It's now or never, yeah, it's now or never. The clock is ticking, my ambitions will outlast the pressure. It's now or never, yeah, the time is now. Work hard, play hard, that's what I'm about. It's now or never, yeah, it's now or never. The clock is ticking, my ambitions will outlast the pressure. It's now or never, yeah, the time is now.
Oh, we're not talking snow. We're talking extreme cold here in southern Ontario. Wind chill warnings tonight for minus 35. Just north of here, as much as minus 40. As things really do heat up here at the Paramount Fine Foods Centre as we come inside and say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage on this Thursday afternoon, final day of round-robin play. Joe's here. Russ, of course. We'll hear from Kathy momentarily. On the ice this morning, it was teams from Pool B. Nothing to be decided there. We know the three teams, Peterson, Black, and Sturmey, but each one of them could finish in a different position. And so it was for Selena Sturmey as she was on the ice against New Brunswick.
I was so impressed with this team from New Brunswick, Vic. They made Team Alberta Sturmey work so hard for this win, particularly Melody Forsyth with her draw weight put so much pressure on Selena Sturmey, who struggled this game at only 68%. Alberta's down 1 here. They need 2 to win. And look at this, a 10-foot run back. Selena throws lightweight so the sweepers can manage it. The line call by Danielle Schmiemann is bang on here, but watch, raises it back for what ends up being 7, but had to make that or else they lose this game and they end up 3rd.
That's right. So now they're still very much alive as they pick up the 7 for the win. Other scores this morning, and they included Sturmey's win, Skurlik with a steal of 3 in her win, Peterson, she stole 3, and Scharf out of Northern Ontario scored a couple of 2s. So as we say, everything is decided here, but first, Peterson could be 3rd. Sturmey 3rd, could be 1st, and it'll all be decided when we join you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. In Pool A, which takes the ice now, well, we know 2. And we know that Laws will finish 1st. We know Team Canada, Anderson will be 2. But it is sudden death now to decide the 3rd spot. So you've been there, I know. How do you approach the sudden death game?
Well, don't sell the farm early. That's number one rule. Everybody will tell you that. And whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, Joe, I think you go in there a little bit cautious. Maybe you've got that draw for 1 or the slightly lower percentage hit for 2. You maybe take the draw for 1, keep control of the game. All
right, here are the standings, and you can see exactly what we're talking about. Laws, Manitoba, 1. Anderson, Team Canada, 2. But who will finish 3rd? It all comes down now to this sudden death game, Ontario against Stevens, and that is our crucial matchup as we go inside now and take a closer look at Team Stevens.
It's unbelievable, Vic. If you look over the stats, Nova Scotia has 3 of their 4 players 13th place in the statistics or worse, yet they're 5-2. How are they doing this? And I think it's all-out offense. There's rocks in play everywhere. You need a front-end loader some ends to get those rocks that'll play. But that makes the shots harder for your opponent. Great, but it also makes them harder for you and tougher test. With that aggressive play, can they keep up to that talented front end from Ontario? That's going to be the difference.
Yeah, those loaders are busy clearing snow. Let's take a closer look now at Haley Armstrong.
Well, the team credits their success this week to laser focus. They've done such a great job managing distractions and handling the pressure, but this is the most pressure they felt all week. Can they cope? And second to none, this woman right here is Michaela Robert. She is number 1 among seconds. She has the ability to flip an end and to control and dictate that play. She has to have another one of these games today.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Our goal is to stay positive, stay in the moment, and lean on our past experiences and everything we've been taught by our coaches and past mentors to hopefully put our best foot forward.
There's a reason why all these teams are at the Scotties. We just have to work together and stay calm during the moment, embrace every moment, and just enjoy the experience.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
4 games on the ice. The only team not playing is Bailey Scoffin. She has the day off, finishing 0-8. With a look at the others, here's Kathy.
Well, for Julianne Fortin and Nikki Kaufman, they may be mathematically out, but this young Quebec team, what an opportunity to train for their provincial championship and maybe a Canadian junior. Caitlin Laws, we know that she is wrapped up, and so what do you want to do? Well, you want to be tested to be game ready into the weekend. Jolene Campbell from Saskatchewan will do just that. Similar for Carrie Anerson, knows she has a spot. She's facing Taylor Reese-Hansen from BC, a team that we expected great things from, and can produce that this afternoon with Caitlin.
So it's time to meet the teams in this sudden death winner take all, brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. They hail from the Halifax Curling Club. Taylor Stevens is their skip, and they're backed up by Kate Fitzgerald, Alison Umlaw, and Maria Fitzgerald. The Ontario champions, they are from the Whitby Curling Club, skipped by Haley Armstrong, Rachel Steele, Michaela Robert, and Grace Lloyd. And it is the team from Nova Scotia that has won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock. They will play the Red Stones, Ontario the yellow, and right across the board it's all the Red Stones, the 4 tops. And I would break into song, but then it would just be the same old song.
Clever.
Thank you. Big fan of the Tops, the Temptations, anything Motown. As we get ready to get it underway, and a first stone from Rachel Steele, the Ontario lead.
Not very positive. Tight, top 12. I think we're in. Tight. Just tight. Gotta curl it. Really tight. Has to sit. I think we're top 12. Okay, all in or all out. 14-6.
Hear the term, you hear that once in a while, all in or all out, meaning if it just nibbles the top 12 and then can legally be hit, then if you knows it, the other team's got one in the free guard zone that you cannot hit.
Yeah, the idea there, they wanted for that rock to be just a tight guard. Team from Ontario doesn't like to give away the free blank, but Rachel Steele just a little bit too much in the first end here.
Hard. Hard, you got it. Hard. Hard, you got it.
I'll roll it.
Any roll?
Good, Kate.
Nice throw.
Good job, Kate. Good side. Good job. 10-5. 10-5? 10.
I wonder if, now I know it's gone in, Russ, but to your point about maybe being a little bit more cautious here
9-5.
because it is sudden death. Interesting to see the approach once they get to the second puzzle, because I mean it looks like we're heading towards a blank.
But you're right, it really is. You've got you know, 2 rookie teams basically here that shot to go to the playoffs, first time at the Scotties.
Yeah.
If you're not nervous, you don't care.
Sorry.
Now she has been to the Scotties before. Ontario skip Haley Armstrong twice, and she was the import playing for Laurie Saint George of Quebec in 21 and 22.
And I would argue this must feel like a first Scotties for her. She was playing third at the time, and I think the difference between the positions is significant.
Oh, for sure.
Especially because Laurie St. George in the bubble in Calgary, they made the championship round, I believe, but this is a chance to make it into the playoffs. This is a huge game for everyone on the ice.
My shoe is tight.
This is the curler, I think, that's really turned some heads. Michaela Robert, a couple of CIS University championships, won a bronze medal playing with Mary Fay out of Queen's University. And that was back in 20. Oh dear, it'll sit right there. So now, is it a decision to make here?
I don't think it's on. Hard out.
There we go.
Oh, you know what? I thought Nova Scotia might actually try to hit and roll onto the rings. It's just such a tight guard.
You don't want to tick this in on the way by, but
Yeah, I mean, you think it's the last game around robin. The team should know where to put the broom for a come around a corner, but nobody really throws this path very much in the pregame practice. And the Rocks, they were just sanded not yesterday, but the day before, so they're running a little bit with a little bit more curl. But I like this call. Go for it. Just make sure you kind of just top T line, make there be as much separation as possible.
Well, Taylor Stevens said, you know, that, yeah, they were affected like everyone yesterday, first draw yesterday morning, but the Stones are more like the beginning and the start of the week, right? So you go back and you use that as your reference point as she gets right in behind. Playing the 5 rock rule. 10 ends. Have to play minimum of 8. 38 minutes of thinking time. 1 60-second timeout and the no tick rule. And here we go. This is her strength. Their alternate, Laurietti, said this is just something that bails them out time and time again.
Roll shooter.
And just rolls it by this time, but rolled the shooter in.
good audible. The right way to miss it, though. Wasn't far off.
Really close.
Yeah, nice technique. Really clean release. There's no real popping action. Just a clean, very readable release. You took it, Michaela, Vector, +5 in every single game. That's unheard of, but keep in mind, one of those +5s was against Laura Walker, another one against Shannon Berger.
And when you're playing front end at a championship event like this, I mean, you don't really win a game at second, but you can go into these games thinking, I want to outplay my position, and she's accomplished that goal. It's been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, she's +7. She's been a plus in every game she's played. It's an 8-game round robin, of course, with 9 teams.
That's tough to do at the front end. You know, certainly the leads, everybody's curling 92%. It's hard to win by 5, but skips, it can happen if you've got a very strong team, but at the second position, that's unheard of.
Well, particularly when you're talking about somebody like Shannon Burchard, who throws the second stones for Team Canada.
No kidding.
Or Laura Walker, who has come in now as the second for Caitlin Laws, and all her championship experience.
Hurl. 10-6. Good wait. Good call. He's good, hey? Very good, yeah.
You know, I think it speaks to
Here's a 10. You got it from
Joe. In talking with both skips over the course of the week and Taylor this morning, it's the way they've been able to handle this. You know, Taylor saying, Stephen saying, oh my gosh, we've been to some junior events, but nothing like this. And the children in the morning screaming and trying to handle all of that. And I think, obviously, in this position, these two teams are two of the best in handling it. Everyone else has been there before. These teams have not.
Okay, Maria.
And I think part of that, you have your success earlier on in your career, so you do get some of the tools that are necessary to perform in these big events, but you don't really know where your body's going to go, where your mind is going to go until you're actually in the atmosphere. And with all these rookies, it's been really fun to watch and see who manages it the best. And I think it's something you have to be adaptable. You don't know what thoughts are going to come in and how you're going to manage. But I come back to Ontario just saying it's been laser focus, and that's what you see. You sit in the hack, it's just throw the right weight at the broom, good clean throw, just keep things simple in your mind.
And turned around again. 2 reds and suddenly 2 yellows.
Yeah, Maria Fitzgerald will want that hit back.
Same weight. Yeah, it was probably close to like 9.5. You want 9 this time, so.
Should come up.
Lean. Yep. Whoa. Ah. Good throw, Maria. Good throw, Maria.
Came up a little too much.
Shoot. That's a good throw. Might be. Take a look.
That's wild. It just takes one shot. Nova Scotia goes from a simple 2 and now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does it matter? Because if we hit it and we don't roll, she's just going to blank out of it, right?
Okay.
You like that?
Sure.
Or we can just split the rings, too.
We don't know if it's on or not. I think that would be fine. I don't mind the draw. But if you don't like it, then I think drawing around it.
I just don't know what the draw path is for that.
It's tricky.
But I guess she has this full one, eh?
If you hit it, the only way you're rolling in is going to our left, which could bring it to jam.
Definitely on.
Okay, 10-5.
I'm surprised she doesn't know the draw path, Joe, only because you would have had to, you know, getting ready for the draw to the button, maybe played there down that side, right?
Yeah, I think if she had to, like, let's pretend this rock is a foot outside the rings. I think she's coming around it all day. It's just one of those things, a slight unknown. Again, like Russ was saying before the show, this is a really big game. You're less prone to take risks. And this is a great opportunity to get the force in the first end.
That's a perfect illustration of what you said, Vic, is you got two options here, kind of a defensive call or an offensive call. They've gone more with the defense. Not wrong, but I think it's because it's a playoff game, really. Round robin, day 2 or something, you loop around here. You can still sit 2 if you make this good.
Steal. And drives it by, rolls it on, and there you go. Very nice. To hit the 2 without last rock.
Really good shot.
Good shot. Such a guess with ice on that one.
I can't hear Grace in the calls.
Such a guess with the ice on that shot. Wasn't sure what it was going to do.
10?
Yep.
Pull back to center line.
Yep. Okay. You got it, Taylor. Yeah, I think you can, Taylor. You got it.
I think the ice, it tells me that they're throwing much less than normal takeout weight. They're going to try to use the brushers to maneuver this over into the 4-foot area closer to that back one. Obviously, with heavy weight, you'd have to make a double.
Less weight means you can hit less of this rock and still stay in the ring, so also get that lower roll.
Deeper, yeah.
All 4 members of the team making their debuts at this year's Scotties. Stevens, Umlaw, and Fitzgerald, the 22 Canadian junior champions.
Okay.
In front.
Curled hard, too, well.
10-5.
Okay, Michaela threw a 10 here and it really curled. Do you like a 10 instead of a 10-5? Like 10-5?
I like a 10-5. You can give me a hair more.
Yeah, I had a 10-8.
They're moving the broom out a little bit. That last one really hooked.
10-5.
Okay. Yeah, hers was a 10-8.
Hit and roll a little bit.
Okay, I like it. 10-5?
10-5, yeah.
Final stone for Haley Armstrong. She herself a Canadian junior silver medalist in 17, losing the championship to Krista Streifel of Alberta.
Hard curl, hard curl.
Gotta roll this on now. Yeah, yep. You're gonna sit, gonna hang on here and make her throw, and it will. And boy, just evens up very nicely.
Kind of a tricky little spot to roll to, because for Nova Scotia now it's deeper, so it's got a little more time to curl. It's a fresh path. You can't roll very far here. These are the ones that you can give up a steal of 1 in a hurry.
Okay.
Intern Joe, maybe a hair of soft release, hit some pebble.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think we've seen any hits on this side. So typically this inner line, it's not the path of the button, so might not have seen much play in the pregame practice.
I used to find I'd say to myself, I don't want to roll out, so I throw maybe a hair light. The hair light's maybe the worst thing you could do in this spot.
Facing 2 with her last, Taylor Stevens.
Hard Kate, right up. Yep.
There it is for the single. So Armstrong does what she has to do, gets the force. She'll get that last rock when we come back.
10:06.
Sudden death Thursday here at the Scotties. Welcome back, everyone. Final day, round robin play. Final games for teams in Pool A. Pool B will be decided tonight. The standings, we know the 3 teams that will qualify. This one is all about who gets 3rd spot Taylor Stevens, Halifax Curling Club. Haley Armstrong, Whitby Curling Club. Stevens with the single means that Ontario and Armstrong have the last rock here in 2. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Ontario played the straight come around the perfect center guard from Nova Scotia. People would say a hair light, but I love that spot, top 8, because it forces Nova Scotia to get around it, even if they make it successfully, and they did. If you could lock one on here now, you've got something going. Many times we go button, right, and the other team freezes, and you've choked off your own scoring area. Look at this. Now you've got them both ways.
Great shot.
Oh, that's beautiful. Rachel Steele. All right, let's start our updates. We know that Team Canada will finish in 2nd place in the pool.
And Carrie's not wasting any time running them up and down. It was far more complicated than this before her first. She made about a 5-stone run back to pick out one of the 2 BC stones on the lid. And when BC guarded, this forces Carrie into a draw, needs full 4.
Go ahead. Keep it alive.
And she is the best when it comes to skips and their draw weight, 87%. Carrie Anderson.
And that's a great story for this Anderson team, because if there is a weakness in Carrie's game, sometimes it's been draw weight, but those numbers show out right here, Vic.
Very nice. That'll be for the single against Taylor Reese Hansen and the rookie team out of the Victoria Curling Club.
Look at the shots being made this end by these 2 young teams. Another good freeze.
Michaela Robert.
Okay. Roll a shooter, roll a shooter.
And runs it by.
Too far off. They wanted to get the right side of that yellow one.
Sorry. Or we just guard that. But it gives them the same shot to lie to. Okay. Okay. My first thought was the guard, but that looks all right.
Yeah, I like this, Allison. Yeah, nice and tight.
The yellow raise from Ontario is made properly. They could sit 2, possibly 3. So it's a decision time here. Keep them busy down the middle, it looks like.
Yeah, I think you delay that play in the rings if you're Nova Scotia. They could play the hit and roll on the rock that's top 8 foot, but I think Ontario would actually be pretty happy with that.
Yes.
Three, deep 3. We're a good 3. Good 3. Yeah, we're almost in.
It's in the draw to the button pass, so this could slide to the 12-foot.
We're definitely top 12.
Hard curl.
Gotta go, Maria.
You gotta get to the other side of this yellow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right
hard,
over, Maria.
hard,
Right
hard,
over.
hard, hard, hard.
Okay. Okay.
Update us, will you please?
Julianne Fortin hitting against 2, got her single. Caitlin Laws was set up for 2, but managed only just 1. And we showed you that Carrie Anderson draw for the single. I love how you just put your head down and throw it to me now. You don't try.
Don't try.
You've quit.
Wow.
You've given up.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean,
You can only hit your
that.
head against the wall so much.
I know you're gonna talk.
You're a defeated man, Vic.
Just go ahead.
Accept it.
Victory over Victor.
You just go ahead and talk. Robert.
Yep. Okay, that's good. Good shot.
And enough to spill that stone. Nova Scotia stone outside.
Hoping to roll to the right more and not take out their own, but they do have that nose hit. The double reds fly.
Maria, you got it.
Yep, speed is good. You got it.
It's going to be a hitting contest the rest of this end.
Yeah, time to change gears if you're Taylor Stevens. If you ever miss the guard, it's a nose hit to lie 3.
Yes.
So.
No, girl.
Hard beat.
Pull it. Oh. Sit.
Okay,
Good, Maria.
It's important.
Yeah.
Ontario could play that double I mentioned, but it would almost invariably leave a double. With this on the wing like this, that could be the force point. So maybe a patient call here. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I want to say it was a 15-3.
It's just really quick.
Yeah, it's fast.
So we see, you know, when you're learning the sport, to worry about shot rock, worry about that stuff down the middle. It's probably going to go on the scoreboard. This is a good call.
Yep. Whoa. 10-5, 11. Yep.
This is Grace Lloyd. Throws the third stones for Ontario.
Did you get?
I didn't get it.
I think it was down. Did she give you a time on my last one?
She said 10-1, but we thought, yeah, it was really close.
Same weight.
You got it, Maria. Yep, same weight.
Same weight.
Interesting how these paths cross, particularly as juniors. So Grace Lloyd played with Emily Deschênes in the juniors of 22,
We're a little light.
and they lost the final to Taylor Stevens.
And then if you remember the story, because Taylor Stevens was declared ineligible with the change to have the team travel the next year, they went to Emily Deschênes as the finalist to skip the Stevens team.
Right.
It was a 10.
And Taylor did say one day this week when I spoke to her that it was a really hard thing to do, to have won Canadians undefeated 10-0 and to sit on a bench at a Worlds and not get to play. And you wonder if that experience would have expedited her career.
Kidding.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. You dream of wearing the maple leaf, you've earned the right, and then you can't. That's a really tough one to swallow.
Yep. Down again. 10-5, 11. Whoa. 10-5.
Even at 38%, getting 2 or more with last rock, that's I'd like to be closer to the 45, 50, 55 area.
10-9.
A lot of shots being made here, and yeah, some of them are easy, but there's a that series of freezes.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I don't know if it hits our red first.
Yeah, you have to kick that one.
Yeah.
Right?
But we also make it easier, I guess. But right now it's just a high side.
Yeah.
At least if I roll in.
Yeah, I don't mind rolling in.
It makes
yeah,
her
like
deal
roll
with
to
it.
the side here.
I think we try to kill them though if we can.
Yeah. How much weight are you seeing? Heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like half rock.
Could nose it
think it's
again.
there?
I do.
I'm sure Ontario will play that red
gotta
double
catch the
sit
back
too,
side of
but
the stick.
Yeah.
Double back.
it looks like there'll be a double back unless you roll it perfect.
She's trying to play off the side yellow into the...
Yellow, I think.
We can leave that stagger right now because she has it for 2 all
I agree.
day.
How much weight are you throwing?
Just looks tricky with how the red one is angled on the yellow top button.
It's almost in the way, isn't it?
Almost in the way.
Yeah, rolling.
Even just to roll over there.
I think they feel that it's such an easy double. Even if they just kick their own over, might get a better angle.
Skip stones. And this is Taylor Stevens.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Watch where it goes.
Wanted to roll over, and you're going to kick it out. Oh,
good job. Really good
God,
throw, Taylor.
look at that. Very nice.
Great call, Maria. Really good team call.
That is letter perfect.
I mean, how much
7-5.
is the result of Maria Fitzgerald and her line call?
I know.
Yeah, you threw that.
Well, that's everything, Vic, to get that dead on. They didn't have any wiggle room there at all. It's Joe said it could run into the red one. Look how much it missed the red one by. Just millimeters.
Yeah, exactly.
What a great shot, because Ontario cannot do anything with that top red.
Yeah, the only option for Haley Armstrong is to play, I think, just lightweight, try to hit the red on the angle and just lose the red on the tee line. Keep your rock corner frozen.
Yeah. Just corner.
Great shot. Just a good throw, too. Like clean out of the hand,
Yeah,
and then
off on,
beautiful
off on.
line call
Yeah.
by Maria.
Like I said before, Vic, the rest of the teams at 13th, 14%. Taylor herself is 5th. She's had some difficult shots if her team's below the curve.
10-5. Clean.
Off.
Clean.
Haley Armstrong.
Girl.
Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Rachel Steele.
Hard curl. Hard curl.
Never lifts.
Hard,
Never
hard,
lifts.
hard,
Maybe
hard.
sneaks a peek.
Okay.
And they'll go over the top, get rid of one, and they'll lose their shooter. Shot Rock does still belong to Ontario.
Still randomly killed at 6.
Yeah, just
Takes it back.
You're- yeah, straight rip it. 4. Yeah, I like that.
But Taylor's first one set it up because that yellow one, she moved it a titch. It was over in this type area when there was an automatic make the two reds go away, two yellows stay. Now it's not automatic, so the only chance to sit two here is to pick this clean.
Yeah.
Not
if we get
simple.
Back one, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, and if she overcurls a little bit, catches the back one, it's a blank, and that's not the end of the world either.
Right.
You got it, Taylor. Feel the broom. Yeah, like you can, Taylor. You got it.
These are ones you want to use your sweepers on. Like go hitting a piece and hope they can hold it.
Yes.
Trying to pick that shot Rock out from between the two reds. Final stone, Stevens, as we play here in 2.
Clean, clean, clean.
Yes, hard.
Have you got it? Oh, you sure do. Goodness gracious. Taylor Stevens.
Just another great shot. Like I said, you need to let go hitting a little piece of this rock. You cannot flirt with flashing in this situation. Uses just a tiny bit of sweeping. That's perfect.
We're right behind the sheets of both those shows. We're just golden.
14 to 15.
C line.
Okay. Okay. High 14, 15.
Oh, Haley's drawing here. I thought she might take on this double.
No kidding. The double's way easier than this shot. The double, look,
I got it.
Wow.
you'd have to be horribly unlucky to give up more than one.
Same as
This you
practice.
could give up 2.
Yeah, this will be their draw line from practice. They'll have a really good idea of it. That double was so close together.
All right, there you see her 79%. Maybe it's a comfort factor. Maybe she's just feeling good about what she's.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta go then,
The danger certainly is coming up light or breezing by.
Line's good.
So now it's up to Robert on the left and Steele out in front. Lloyd calling line. Needs the button. And a drag here.
We're there, we're there, we're there.
Yep, yep.
Gotta curl.
Help it over.
Gotta curl. Yep.
How you like that? What do you think about that? Haley Armstrong against 2 draws the side of the button. It is must win. We're tied 1-1. It all started, of course, last Friday night here in Mississauga in the Paramount Fine Food Center. And now on this Thursday, we're down to the final 2 draws. This is the final draw in Pool A. We know that 6 of the teams will be leaving us today. 3 will advance. We already know that Caitlin Laws, and the team from the Heather in Winnipeg, will finish first in the pool. Kerry Anderson, Team Canada, second. This one will decide the 3rd spot. Sudden death between Taylor Stevens and the Halifax Curling Club. And from Whitby, Haley Armstrong. What a wonderful draw to score. So here in 3, it is Stevens that does have last draw as the Hammer playing the Red Stone.
Under.
Under? You going under?
Sorry, terrible.
There you go.
Pretty good.
I thought I would hit something.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. That's so funny.
It's really long.
I still don't mind it.
Yeah, I like it. We don't have hammers, so
Yeah.
gotta get rid of those somehow.
Early advantage, Nova Scotia.
Long run back again.
Yeah, Kate Fitzgerald's come around was perfect depth, that full 8 again, and then Rachel Steele just kind of chopped off trying to come around everything.
All the way out.
Had 3 of these and hasn't hit on any of them so far. Michaela Robert.
Those are very hard to make them, but she has been making them all week.
We haven't thrown this way yet.
No.
No. I'm thinking that same kind of weight that you had that first end. Yeah.
Agreed.
Should be
At
close.
30 something.
Yeah. Okay. You got it.
Where are they going with this one, Joe?
I think to the wing.
Okay. Out turn.
Yeah. Look where the broom is. That's anticipating a lot of curl.
Yeah, you could have 3 of them bunched together here in a second.
Top 8. It's gonna curl early, all you.
Broom down on the edge of the 4.
Her gonna curl early, so maybe saw a little bit soft on release.
Top 4.
Okay, top 8 only.
Top 8.
It's a good thing in this case, get some separation.
Yeah, look at this go.
Where to your broom? Hair deeper.
Whoa.
And look where the broom is.
Down.
Okay, good judge.
Yeah.
6 feet. Wow.
Plus 6 and a bit.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I was watching that come down the sheet rest. Quite a bit less rotation compared to what it seems like most of the teams are throwing. So just may be a case where Allison gets a little bit of extra curl and kind of broom accordingly.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe her rock curls. It's hard to tell from up here, right?
Right.
Oh.
But for the it's close for the newer viewers, Vic, the rotation nowadays, now that they sand the stones, they've got that abrasive running surface.
Yeah, I think so.
That 6, 7, 8 rotations you see out of most of these players gives you that 5 feet of curl. If you threw like 2 rotations with these rocks, you'd get 7, 7.5, 8 feet of curl with the same weight.
Yeah, the way that people are releasing rocks has changed a lot, even just in the last 4 years since I stepped away from the game. You used to be kind of looking for 4 or 5 rotations, and now they're just spinners. It's 7 or 8. It's like the more curl the ice makers are building into the ice, the straighter the curlers throwing the rock. There's a lot of people that feel that extra rotation, there's more you can do directionally with sweeping,
100%.
so you can make it curl more because it's spinning more time to grab the pebble, that warmer stuff.
14, you said?
To sit the 2.
14-4.
Well, Kathy, why don't you just take a moment, please, and bring us up to date on what else is going on in the other sheets, please.
It would be my pleasure,
Okay,
Mr. Router.
All right, thank you.
Nikki Kaufman drew full 4 for the single, and that ties that game. Jolene Campbell, same thing, made her last shot to score 1 to keep that game even. And BC, Carrie Enerson was playing to tap a stone back out of the 4-foot, wound up picking out her own, and that let BC draw for 2, and she made it.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
This is almost unsettling, Russ, how nice they're being to each other.
No, there's something up. There's something
We
going
know
on.
that. You'll be
Well,
back.
it's my sponsorship of the snowblower. That's
Good shot.
That's very funny.
for you.
Just a 10. So same weight I threw last time, hey?
Yeah. Yep. You got it.
Try to roll it back the other way.
it.
Yes.
We had a nice conversation I did with Taylor Stevens before the game, and I asked her about, the numbers. As you point out, her numbers and the team's numbers aren't very good. And I said, all the rocks in play. She said, yeah, we got caught up in the emotion in the moment early in the event, still escaped with the wins. But she doesn't feel that they're very overly aggressive.
Right. Well, you've got to have both sides of the game to win at this level.
Yeah, and sometimes with numbers, I mean, over the course of 7 games, usually everything kind of comes out in the wash. But sometimes you might have a game where you're 75% because you rolled out on 3 hits, and it maybe didn't hurt the scoreboard. It just hurt your statistics. Rolling out on an open takeout, that's a 50% shot.
Yes. This is really close to making them both go away here.
Grace Lloyd. And push it, bump it, and sit down, and she does.
Great shot.
Grace Lloyd.
Nice shot.
That was really important. Nova Scotia wanted to roll to the right-hand side of the sheet. They did not. You have to jump on these opportunities. If that's not made, the rings are going to get split again.
This team got way up in the provincial final, and they were throwing like these 7-second bullets the entire game with tremendous success.
Yeah, Ontario was a winner. 10-3 over the defending provincial champion, Danielle Inglis.
Forward, you got it. You got it. Forward, right to it. Forward. Good ball, Allison.
Good. Good throw, Maria.
Or nose is not bad. But either one. That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
You're good. 10-5. It's pretty straight here.
Okay.
10-5. It's been pretty holdable here, I find.
Yeah, you got it. Clean release.
A little roll to the center would be good.
Okay.
I haven't noticed a little bit. We've watched these two teams. We haven't watched them every game, but I thought the ice reading's been good, you know, which is should be a compliment because that's hard to do. It's that's where you see the Laws, the Andersons, Christina Blocks, certainly at the start of the week with that little advantage.
Yeah, and it's something that with arena ice, it's a living, breathing thing. It can be a little bit different every game depending on what conditions are like. It can be weather, it can be crowds. So you kind of have an idea of what you're coming and walking into as the skip, but you have to be adaptable and just believe what you see and adjust accordingly. Like, there's not a lot of shots. We've seen more of Ontario than Nova Scotia, but there's not a lot of shots where I've said, ooh, looks like the broom's in the wrong place.
Told you the story about Taylor Stevens being the alternate for Heather Smith back in 24. So she sat on the bench, sat as well with Colleen Jones, and basically picked her brain for the event.
You got it, Taylor. Think you can. Yeah, you got it.
And I says, what was the biggest thing that you took away from Colleen? She says, simple. I said, what? The game? She says, no, the shots. Colleen had a way of looking at a shot, and it said, if you can see it, it can be made. And the approach has to be simple, right? Just throw what you need to do, and that shot then becomes simple, as difficult as it may look.
So true, Vic. Like, for instance, let's say you've got a complicated triple.
Okay.
You have to hit the top rock in the right spot. That's it.
Yeah.
No different than hitting it, you know, maybe you have to hit it at 1 o'clock. Well, wide open hit, you have to hit it at 12 o'clock. It's the same degree of difficulty. It's just the chain reaction that happens afterwards.
But she grew up, she said, you know, watching the Scotties all those years on TSN and followed the, you know, the careers of Jones and Smith and
10-5.
Brothers and Black.
Sure. Can I get a little more?
Haley Armstrong in her last. We look like we're going to a blank here.
No.
Clean.
No.
10-5.
Please, no.
Clean.
No. Girl.
Little bit. 10-1, one time.
And away it goes.
They're hoping to roll in front of that red one. Might be a nuisance.
Grace, I don't know what time you were calling. What did you want?
You said 10-5.
Okay. I thought she said 10, so I wasn't sure.
Oh. Maybe just double.
And interestingly enough, as a blank will go on the board, this will be the first blank for Stevens in the event. It's a 1-1 tie. Must win to qualify. Yes, lots of new faces. And look at the people who are making their debuts as skips. Taylor Reese Hansen, BC, of course. Taylor Stevens, Armstrong, we're watching them. Nikki Kaufman from the Territories, the import. Julien Fortin from Jonquière. Kelsey Calvert in that move to skip for the Peterson team. Melody Forsyth out of Fredericton. Amanda Power, PEI. And Mackenzie Mitchell from St. John's. Yes, a little, you know, changing of the guard.
No question.
And they all come. That's the other thing is, first of all, welcome back as we move to the fourth after that blank in one. Can't just start talking. It's a 1-1 tie. Winner will get the third playoff spot in Pool A. And once again, will be Nova Scotia with Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stars. But what's really impresses me is the resume that they bring, Joe, whether it's Arctic Games, whether it's Canada Games or juniors or under 12s. And there's a progression now for all these teams that they get to a juniors and no, they haven't played at the women's level, or let's call it the senior level.
Whoa.
But no, but you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean.
I know.
The point is that they have something. They have something that they can use, so it's not a complete surprise.
Yes, exactly. Honestly, I think that's how people stay in the game. You talk to any curler that's playing on tour, they had some type of success when they were in juniors or U17s or U15s. That's what kind of gets you addicted to the chase of continual improvement of the team game, of everything. But having that
right over
opportunity to play at what is, the show, those bigger moments, that's huge in your experience moving forward.
A little more, yeah.
Keep going to the well with these long run backs.
Well, let's drop in on Quebec and the young team from Jonquière against the Territories. Nikki Kaufman.
Well, that Yellowstone is shot, as you can see it. It is really tough from the hack, but Joliane figures that she can get enough of a swoop to remove that Yellowstone and try to score two.
Whoa, girl. Okay. Hi, girl. Gotta go. Hurry.
And move it far enough, and she will not. And so steal one. That's Nikki Kaufman, who is the import. Makes her home in Edmonton and takes over this Yellowknife team. Formerly skipped, of course, by Carrie Galusha, who's on the bench as their coach.
Probably just back,
Ontario has been chasing this whole end here. Advantage Nova Scotia, the front end in particular.
Michaela, the number one second here, might not be the number one second by the end of this game. She's just playing these run backs from a completely different area code.
Just a two?
Well, Caitlin Laws, we know, will finish first in Pool A as she plays Saskatchewan. Jolene Campbell from the Highland in Regina.
Well, without the guard out front, this is an open hit for Caitlin, an opportunity for two. And into feeding onto your story about youth moving up, it was announced yesterday that Caitlin Laws' teams that won Manitoba, Canada, and bronze and silver in 2000, 2008, and 9 are being inducted into the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Caitlin as she scores two.
And at the moment, throwing the perfect game.
That deserves a Hall of Fame.
How's this sort of started to an end?
Speed is good. Good throw.
The long guard.
I'm doing it this way to
Nova
that
Scotia
way.
came around it. Then there was a tight guard. Nova Scotia came around it. Then peeled off their own. They went around it again. Now guarded. And look at the lineup.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too tight on that guard. Makes this potential triple.
How's that look, Bryce?
You're getting it high this way, right?
Yeah, a little bit high.
You got it.
It's all Kathy all the time. Let's check in on Team Canada against BC.
Well, Carrie tried a long run back on her first one. BC was lying shot. She made contact with the stone in the house. It was hers, though. And that left BC lying the shot, and Taylor Reese-Hansen drew around to lie two. That is forcing Carrie to draw. Does need the hearts.
Grace Lloyd. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. And she gets three.
Yes. Hard.
Wow, and look at this, Anderson.
Yep.
Hard. Okay, that's good. 14-5.
Boy, gives up the steal of one. That's the sixth stolen point given up by Anderson in the event. 4 of those stolen points came in the loss to Caitlin Laws.
On our sheet, Grace Lloyd nearly made the run triple.
Yes.
That helps a lot for Team Ontario. Opens things up, but there's an Ontario off-center guard in play.
We're running.
Let it work a bit.
At least there's the forefoot starting to open up for the skipper.
Hard, girl. Hard. Help her. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Nice.
Good spot again.
It's
The Nova Scotia team, they're dialed in. Their draw weight is outstanding.
Just
Good sweep.
brilliant.
similar situation too. Armstrong needed to draw the lid in the second, and that's maybe what she's going to face here. Button is open for her.
Yeah, might be time to change gears.
It's your choice. You're throwing it.
Yeah, it depends on what your odds are making the run back.
That's not bad. Yeah. I think the freeze is probably the play. I think the freeze.
Draw?
Yeah, you don't have hammer.
I think we have to lock it. Yeah. Or corner freeze the top one.
You hate to do this, but you know, you play the run back and miss it. You're wishing you did this.
Oh, because the other team will do it?
Yeah, well, yeah, let's say you ran the yellow back, Vic, and missed everything. Then they put a tight guard on it, and then what happens? And you know, you're running out of rocks. It's all how many rocks are left. And,
What do you like?
you know,
I don't know.
you might see Mark Kennedy take a crack at that run back because of his skill set.
Again, and then it's gonna be perfect again.
Neither are wrong here.
Okay, well, if we're hitting, I think I like the run better. Okay.
Back to the run.
Interesting. It's one of those situations, Joe. I don't think Armstrong Haley is comfortable with drawing in.
I just think it's you have to make whatever you're calling here. So it's whichever way you're leaning.
Yeah.
If you miss the draw here, it could be a 3 ball coming up. So try to connect on at least one of these.
That's what I love about the sport, Vic, is the odds of making this, put a number on it. To stick it, 60%. The freeze, similar.
Steal. Oh, there you go. They made the right choice.
And buried.
Good shot. Good shot. The draw was so scary. Like, it was so hard.
2 outstanding run backs. Back to back, Grace Lloyd. And that's just a great throw out of the hand. No line call necessary.
It's incredible. Been a complete disaster this entire end, and now you're in really good shape.
A little more on the honest. Thought my kick was less.
I thought the kick was the same.
Backing. Okay.
I heard Haley say after the wonderful run was made that the draw was scary. Not sure why. It's right down the draw to the button path.
Just think if you don't make it.
Well, yeah.
You bounce off, even a little light.
Hard. Push further.
Well, that's the path they would have played, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
She just goes that little bit deep.
Nova Scotia's made it every single time this end.
That's a good spot, Maria.
It's deeper than they wanted it,
Okay,
though.
just want to add.
Yeah.
Maria Fitzgerald.
Really just died. Do you think 14-5? Yeah. I think so. Might be because it's in the middle.
Okay, T-line.
Okay, there's a 14.
I don't know how many times, Kathy, you and I have heard this week in our little chats with the players, how many have said,
Honestly,
take advantage of the opportunity. And it goes a long way, obviously, to winning a game. Here's one of those opportunities.
Take a little less.
Yeah, you know what? It's one of the. I feel like sometimes when they talk to us, they tell us what they have been ingrained to say. You know, one rock, one moment at a time. But that whole conversation about taking advantage of opportunities is real. We saw this morning in our game that we would get a miss from one team, and I had a coach that used to say it's not a miss until you make the next shot. Otherwise, you've not taken advantage of it. This is a huge opportunity.
T back four. Whoa, then. Whoa, no bounce.
Curl.
We're to it.
Curl.
We're to it.
Whoa now.
Look at that finish. And will it settle? It finally does, but not to the nose, just off. Corner frozen.
14-5.
Yeah. How much weight are you seeing?
Just 11.
Okay.
I wonder why
Yeah, like
that.
you said,
Maybe
you got
that's
it, like you
why
said.
Armstrong thought the draw would be a little more difficult, and it was scary.
We just need way less ice, and then if we need to sweep straight, it's fine.
I think Haley's got tremendous rotation. I think it's just once in a while we'll get that. Unless it's dead weight, it's not going to curl quite as much.
You know what I think, Russ? That weight was pretty close to perfect, but I bet you that Haley's rocks will curl less compared to Maria Fitzgerald's. Maria doesn't throw quite as much rotation, so she is going to see extra finish.
Exactly.
I just heard Haley say just have to take way less ice, and I think she's right.
But again, this one just going that little bit deep as we get ready for the first skip stone from Taylor Stevens.
11. Yep.
Whoa. Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
We're a little light.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Could flop under here too.
Yeah, you bet. There you go, right underneath. But again, that button's available.
Okay.
Nice shot though. Like would have loved to have rolled
Your weight was close.
half a rock less.
Yeah. 10-7. Okay, just need a little more ice. Okay.
But a half rock less than that, there's a simple doubles.
Yeah, better to overrule
Yes.
than nose it, I think, in
Yep.
this situation.
Yeah.
But this gives Haley another look at the freeze. She's taken, 4 inches less ice.
Yeah.
With the sweeping they have on this team, you'd rather be holding it straight than begging it to curl, I think.
Yes, 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 yes. Big one here.
It's a little more. I think she added one. Good. Get off her line. Get off her line. Get off her line. Just go for it. Girl.
Gotta go.
Line's good. Gotta
So she said, I'm going to take a little less ice after her first. Haley Armstrong. Robert left. Steele right. Did they figure this out now?
Whoa.
Oh, no bounce. And just into the pocket. The pinhole is there.
What a great shot. Perfect weight out of Haley's hand. She's using her sweepers there. They took an aggressive line with the brush. I thought that would curl way more, just where it was halfway down the sheet, Russ.
I got 10 1/4 rotations on that. I think it just glides straight through, but it would have been easy when you tighten that broom up. It's easy to overthrow it with backing. She didn't.
And heads up weight judgment here by both sweepers. They're getting lots of line calls coming at you to keep it straight. They just managed it perfectly. So easy when that line call starts coming out, you just want to sweep, but they knew the weight was all there.
A good 7 inches more broom here for a different thrower.
Line's good.
Got to be right to the face, right to the corner. Grab the pin.
Running a bit.
Taylor Stevens.
Running a bit.
In a 1-1 tie as we play in 4.
Line's great. 3-14. Yep. All you. Yep. All you. 14,
Kate
15.
Fitzgerald left. That's Allison Umlaw on the right. Need that pinhole.
Yep. Hard.
How do you like
Great.
this?
Hard,
How do
great.
you like this? What do you think of me now? What a draw. Wonderful shot. Taylor Stevens.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. Great sweep, guys. Really good throw, Taylor. Nice throw.
What a game so far. Both these teams looking to qualify for that third and final playoff spot in Pool A. Great draw by Taylor Stevens. As we welcome you back on this Thursday afternoon, final day of round robin play. Unable to hold the shooter there. Center line has gone up. And it is Ontario that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 5.
8 perfect stones for Taylor Stevens so far, Vic. Incredible.
Line's good.
Hit and roll on her first one was special too.
So precise.
Line's good. All you.
Still top house.
Gotta be back.
Top 4.
Curl it then.
Great end by both teams,
Yes.
though. Nova Scotia had an amazing setup early. It was Grace Lloyd with her run backs that really bailed out Ontario.
14-8. Okay.
Good sweep. That's about what she's been throwing for her draws in other games. I'm getting for split.
Yeah, same.
Allison Umlaw.
9-5. Clean. Close. Clean. Yep. Oh.
Stevens just a couple of years older than the others, and so when they played together and she aged out and they continued to play juniors, then when they all
Good throw.
got too old for juniors. They put the team back together again.
Quite the future, boy.
11. Clean. Yep. 11. 5. Yes. Hard rage. Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go. Hard.
Gotta go just to hit
Steal.
it.
Hard. Gotta go.
Right to the back, and good brush, but unable to hold the shooter.
Yeah, you are
Team
out.
Canada, we know they will finish second in the pool as they play BC and Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Well, a bit of a miscue by Taylor Reese-Hansen on her first. She was lying shot and attempted to make a double on the Anderson Stone, stuffed it and left Carey's shot. That allowed Carey to draw behind. Reese chased it, and now Carey's trying to chase it back. Chance for two.
And she has made the most of last rock. That conversion rate, 61%, scoring 2 or more when you do have last rock. And right there is a great example.
Yeah. Really good. Good judge there, Maria.
You too.
It's pretty high, that guard.
Okay. You want to try the run? We're just going to leave a guard there.
Not really. I feel like you're so long. Yeah, I like that. Just chase.
Yeah. Back 8.
Okay. Do you like that?
They've been relying on the run back the whole game, but they've been so long, Joe. They're just too hard. I like this call.
I feel like Nova Scotia might have scouted this team, and they're putting their guards up a little higher on purpose. Might have wanted that one a little bit closer to the rings just so you can hide a little bit better.
If you want to. I don't really want to roll open.
Okay.
Okay, Hack? Hack? Is that what you want to throw?
Well, let's just do back 8 then.
I really want to keep the shooter here.
Okay.
You can get to the
Whatever you like
nose
then.
here for sure.
Let's go back 8.
Why not go with the other turn, though, Joe? Because you can see more of it on that out-turn side.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Vic. I kind of thought they would try that out turn as well. If you get by tight to that high guard, you maybe have a good chance at getting to the face of it. They must feel there's a bit more curl on this in-turn side.
Whoa,
But this has to curl a lot past the guard.
It's firm too. Gotta really make this warp over.
Her 78% you saw is her low equals the low game that she threw against Team Canada.
What's the yellow? What's the yellow? What's the
And,
yellow?
yeah, the yellow will stay, and just enough to push it through.
11-8.
Okay.
Yep.
You know.
Yes, I do. It is a game of ones on sheet A. Fortin scoring 1 or forced to take 1, and that ties that game up. Jolene Campbell, chance for 2 and took advantage of that, and so all tied up with Caitlin Laws. And then the Carey Anderson Stone, we saw that great conversion, and that game is also tied.
Clean.
You know, they do pay you to introduce me.
Not enough. So, well, there you go.
Pretty clear playbook here for Team Ontario. This is when you start to think about even ends with the hammer. They went to the wing with the Rachel Steele's first of this end. They are looking for the blank.
Girl.
You know, we've seen that so often in the event. You would think at this point in the game of the 5th, a third would play a draw. That is, to my mind, just been something that's really surprised me. Perfect, she is. She's thrown them all perfectly, but no draws.
Grace hasn't thrown a draw, and neither has Michaela, and that's something that Nova Scotia might notice in the second half and really try to force some precision. It's not that a curler can't figure out draw weight since, after not throwing it for the first half of the game, but you might get a slight error if they haven't thrown one in 90 minutes since the pregame practice.
Happy birthday, Maria Fitzgerald.
Yep, you got it. You're holding it. You're holding it. Right to it. Great sweep. Roll it a bit. Roll it. Yep. Great sweep.
Yeah. Good speed, just a little light.
10-6.
Okay, good speed.
Maybe a bit more.
Nice throws, Maria.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yep. Yes! Whoa. Whoa. Yes!
Yep.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. 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 Yep.
And down to it.
5. Okay.
Trusting that center line guard, albeit very high, has been there and just
Good shot.
never been able to use it.
11-3 on your first one.
Yeah, it was slightly too wide.
It's, don't want to be rolling out this late in the end either.
Yes, we have to throw a lot then.
Well, I think Taylor's going to try to get undercover here.
That was 11-5.
Just to try to make the blank attempt as hard as possible. If she can get undercover, then forces Haley to chase it. Maybe she rolls slightly open. She can get back under there on her last. Look at that. 100%.
Yep, right over, Allison. Hard, Allison! Take it, Kate. Hard roll. Hard roll. Yep. Ah, okay.
Okay. Good feet.
Yeah, perfect today. Really has been on top of her game, except for that one. They lost to Caitlin Laws, but they really did. And it said to me, they handicapped the field. I think everyone does. They knew that those would be the two tough games to their mind, and they dropped them both. But look what they've done. That one, a 63. Remember now, they led it 8-2, did Stevens, after 5. BC got into it, and then they won it in the extra.
BC got 3 in the 10th to tie, but they kept their composure. That's I've been there before. It's like, oh no, and it's hard to be confident in that extra in when you just dropped a 3.
11-5. All the way. Whoa. Yes. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Roll this way. Curl. Curl.
Roll it, Michaela. Roll it. Okay.
11-6. Okay.
And similarly, look what Armstrong and the team from Whitby has done. They dropped the 2 that you might expect when you handicap the field. 2, Team Canada and a loss, but then she's gone on a run and escaped really that win at a 63% to beat the young team from Jonquière, and now throwing 81 here in this last round-robin game.
And that game against the Quebec team was a morning draw that Brian and I did, and that was right after the rocks were sharpened, and they got caught again and again and again.
Yeah, and Steven said as much. They were fighting it too, but now, and that's where you go back to the way it started, right, Joe?
What kind of weight are you throwing?
What happened when we started out? Because the rocks really are taking you back to square one.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And then it's just having to believe what you see, readjust. You've spent, 2 days with the rocks running a certain way. You have to forget about it and just adapt and play with what you have. And then the rocks will settle down again, which they have. That's why they do the paper before the playoffs a few days before, because they want everything to kind of stay consistent by the time you hit the weekend.
Curl. Whoa, straight.
And she'll settle down. So still 100%. And this was a beauty, to say the very least. Final stone, Stevens' last end.
So was the first one of the soft weight hit and roll. They rolled a fraction too far, but that was the way to miss it. That was the tolerance. But look at this, Vic. Totally different ice than the other skipper, and just locks this right on there. Perfect.
Terrific shot making. Both sides. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Rowing together.
Remember in that end, Ontario goes, let's play the run back, which was brilliant because they were a little afraid to play that draw. Stevens made it perfect.
Yep. Hard. You still got it. Hard. You still got it.
Robert still got it. You got it. Blanket 5. Midway through, Stevens has the lead.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Well, thankfully, no snow. Yeah, we can see the plane flying overhead. We're very close to Pearson International here in Toronto, but it is cold. But this young lady, this team has been hot. Taylor Stevens and the team from Halifax. Check the numbers after 5.
We've been treated to some wonderful curling so far in the second end. Taylor Stevens made a precise pick that led to a force, but it was a really great draw made by Haley Armstrong to get that 1 point. And in the fourth, Armstrong and Stevens were beautiful freezes, and that led to the force, for Stevens. Looking at this, 100% for Taylor, but we also need to look at the Ontario side. Grace Lloyd playing 100 as well.
2-1, Stevens leads it. The winner will pick up the 3rd spot in the pool as the Ontario team huddles. Lady in that background there, that's Lori Eddy. Won a silver medal with Allison Goring back in '97.
Here we go. Final stone in 10. On and off, it's got to be close. There's the tap back. There's the red, and she has got it. What a shot. A 7th spot.
Final stone, Manitola's Kelsey Calvert. Can you get inside? Can you get the win here? Yes, you can. Kelsey Calvert. So we are deciding Pool A now. Pool B, well, it's all decided. We're just not quite sure where everyone will finish. This will go a long way to deciding first, second, or third. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Beth Peterson will look to go undefeated right now, top of the table with her 7 wins. Nova Scotia Black at 6-1 with Sturmey. They are the 3 playoff teams. Sturmey could be first. Peterson could be third. We'll decide it all tonight when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. On this final day of round robin play. Okay. Fantastic. I was trying to be poetic, but it didn't work. Here we go. Let's go to the 6th. And it is Nova Scotia with the 2-1 lead. Ontario has last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellow Stones.
Line's good, line's good. New line. Make sure you're to it.
We're to it.
Yeah, you're on a lot. Back 4. Line's good.
Line's
All
fine.
yours. Just got to be to it.
T back 4.
Okay, it could curl a hair.
We've seen some great shot
Could
making.
curl a
Russ.
hair.
Oh, it's.
And but at some point in time, like I guess right now,
14-5.
I think Ontario with that hammer now in this even 6th, would you start to put a little pressure on? Would you start to make those shots that might get you deuce or even more?
Oh, for sure, absolutely. But it all depends on where the rocks are. And like Joanne pointed out, this guard came in a lot tighter this time for Nova Scotia, and Ontario was throwing longer raises and not making them. So this can really change the strategy in this actual end.
It's one of those things, Team Ontario will use that long raise to generate their offense, but if you don't make the long raise, it's really hard to score your multiple. So we might see Haley Armstrong switch gears here and move more to the soft game.
Yeah, Armstrong likes to get a couple in there and then have that wonderful bullet come back and change things around. And today it hasn't been working.
Yeah, to Nova Scotia's credit, they've been putting their rocks in great spots, too. They're not leaving a lot of room for error.
I love that. It's all about rock positioning. See, of rocks, I got Marcel Rock right beside us coaching Caitlin Law's team, and the Furby 4 did that. That's what they were the best in the world at it, the rock positioning, getting the rocks in the right spot, forcing the opponent to tougher shots until they crack. And that's exactly what Nova Scotia's done in the first half here.
Yeah, when you look at Team Ontario, Michaela and Grace, the second and third have not thrown a draw. This is Michaela's first draw of the game, and she needs a freeze top 4.
Round the guard. She's got it.
Whoa, curl, 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 curl.
Great shot.
14-5. I was waiting for that rock to bust.
Right on top.
Yep. Top 8 now?
Yep.
You got it.
The assumption all these events, Vic, is you look at there's talent on every sheet, all the teams, but when you get to the nitty-gritty of the weekend, you start looking at the veterans. You just have to. If you're Carrie Anderson's won this 4 times, how do you not pick them to win? But if either one of these teams plays like this in the playoffs,
look out.
A little tight right now.
I do think it's a hair down, Maria.
Easy. A little late. Okay. Just to this one. Hard. Hard, you got it, Kate. Line 3. Hard.
You got it. Go, go, go.
Push hard. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going. Hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Okay.
Okay.
And there is Mr. Rock, Marcel Rock, the 4-time Canadian, 3-time world champion with Randy Furby. And you said that's their style of play, loading up the middle and then blowing it up if they have to?
yeah, every so often a team comes along and they're successful and it changes the strategy a little bit. They just put rocks everywhere. They didn't care that another one had to draw against 5.
Games where they'd lose in 6 ends or win in 6 ends, and that's kind of their style.
We played them in the Briar 1-year first game, and David actually missed one. We stole 6 because that's at the start of the game. Of course, we won that game. They went on undefeated. They went like 12 in a row. It was all about not the shot we make, the shot we leave, and they just put so much pressure on their opponent. No blank ends this time, Vic.
No. Maria Fitzgerald.
Back 8.
This is the first time we've seen this side of the sheet played in this direction.
Back 4.
Sometimes you assume it'll be a little bit slower.
Oh, fine.
It's curling.
Curl, curl,
Back
curl,
4.
curl, curl.
Just back 4.
Curl.
Really close.
Curl.
Little tap.
Hard.
Sit. Okay. Good throw, Maria.
Good touch, guys.
Beautiful.
Good call.
Great shot. You just err on the side of all there when you're throwing in a spot you haven't seen. That was
That's pretty good, Maria.
good 3-4 more feet than they needed, but the line was absolutely perfect.
Running it back.
Yep. Yeah, they run triple ideally. It's actually there if you almost dead on.
Hair high?
Yes.
Trace Lloyd.
Really close.
Rachel Steele. 1, 2, 3, and we'll leave them right there.
Worst result. Just hair higher.
Okay.
So the Ontario Stone is shot rock, but it is surrounded.
Shot.
Sweet.
Yeah, sorry, too. Yep.
We're to the yellow.
We're to the yellow.
We're to the yellow.
We're past the yellow.
Uh-oh.
Top 12. Straight.
Maybe top 8.
Straight. Just corner
Maria
freeze this
Fitzgerald.
one. I know we're just top 8. Corner freeze it.
We're top 4. We're
top 4.
right
Whoa,
in.
I think easy even for that. Whoa. Sorry.
Okay, Maria.
And down to the corner, just rolling off a little bit. Shot Rock still is the Yellowstone belonging to Ontario. All right, Kathy, bring us up to date, please.
Nikki Kaufman with a big shot scores 3. That gives her that 5-2 edge over the team from Quebec. And it was a steal. Caitlin Laws just grazing a guard on an attempted shot for 4. And that's why Saskatchewan leads that game. And then it was 1. It was BC forced, and they made the good shot.
All the games now into the second half.
Kind of no choice here. The run back earlier for Ontario took away the triple opportunity, so they're going to try to snuggle one in here. Just the inside of the previous Nova Scotia freeze.
Just down to it, tap it back a little.
Yeah, if they get it by, it's not looking good.
Don't roll that off. Don't roll that off. No, no, no. Okay.
All right. Okay,
What'd you get? 14-8?
You heard Grace say roll it off, and then Armstrong say no, don't roll it off. Any reason for the difference in opinion, Joe?
I think maybe Grace wanted her shooter to roll off so that button would be accessible, but if it had rolled off more, then Nova Scotia's just going to lock one in there.
Yeah, but you're probably...
Or we guard this one.
Yeah, I don't mind just straight guarding that one either.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, she doesn't really have anything on this one.
I don't love leaving that yellow there for her. Can't hear you.
Like, this is pretty good, Tay, because she doesn't have anything on this that's not sending a red in.
Like red. Yeah, it's just a hard spot to guard.
The Ontario yellow, not that it rolled that far. If you get it perfect, you could sit 2. So that has to be dealt with. But they also, if Nova Scotia wants, if they get that just right, they get enough of that yellow goes back. You could certainly sit 1 buried, maybe 2, maybe even 3, depending on where that top one goes. You take a look at that, too.
That was my first thought, honestly, is if you can get behind this anywhere.
Like, Maria's came in really nice.
Even if we corner freeze that, we just need to know the weight to manage it.
Yeah. So, like, top 8 is kind of what you're...
If we can sink one in there, it's really good. It's just hard to be good line. Like, we need to curl a full foot past that to get to a good spot.
It'll curl.
Because we can't leave her the crotch everything. Like, if I'm there, it's really bad.
Yeah. I think we're playing for here.
Would you rather?
I think I like the guard.
Would you rather just straight guard it?
Yeah.
Like a 2?
Yeah.
But you remember what you were saying, Joe, about the lack of draws for Robert and Lloyd, the second and third, respectively, for Ontario. Well, that was just the first draw for Grace Lloyd. And you were making the suggestion, well, you know what? If you get to this point, you have to find your draw weight. Can you find it quickly enough?
Exactly.
And she crashes.
Probably be sitting one on the side.
Yep. Nice slow kick. You got it.
And it's one of those things you can make a really good educated guess. The team can tell you the time. You've been throwing draws all week, but that had to be on the X, and you're going to err on the side of using your sweepers. Just caught a bit of an inside line early. Might have been a little tight out of the hand.
Yeah, he's been so good. Dave Merkler, or Mike Merkler and his team, you're going to guess close, but you're right. To get it, around a rock in the 8-foot to the side of the pin, that's a tough ask.
2-3.
Just trying to guard this yellow raise.
2-3. 2.
Well, mine's great.
2.
Well, it doesn't need to curl.
2.
Well,
just a 2.
Well, let it stop. Curl
Just
a bit.
2.
Curl a bit.
Great, Tay. Nice shot.
Good throw, Taylor. Good judge.
They were talking about playing a rock top 8 to try to guard the raise, but that's so precise. You need the rock on the X. Anything heavy, maybe Ontario can come off of it. They played the easier shot there and got the same mission accomplished.
Guarding? What? Guarding the run, maybe?
Just
play the yellow into it too.
Just a guard.
Okay, what are we guarding?
the yellow run back.
So it looks like they're happy with their single Ontario, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if they're necessarily happy with it. They just can't leave this yellow-red combination.
Do you like this ice for guard reach?
Just get that back a little bit. Don't forget the top red might come off the button, but the one you're raising is going to stay there, so that has to be guarded.
You know, potential there for what, a couple, maybe even three if they got a chance to play it.
They'd all be buried.
Just a high two.
Easy, no lines.
Two.
Yeah,
High
hit it
two.
early. Hit it early.
That line.
Don't want this too deep.
Okay, over and off.
Tighter. 2.5. 2.
Gotta sit.
2.
Whoa,
Gotta sit. Gotta sit.
whoa, whoa. Okay.
Good. 16-8.
Very patient there. That had to curl. The last foot, it had to curl a bit, or there would have been a port, and they knew it would. A lot of teams panic and brush that a little too early.
See any way in there, Joe, if you're Nova Scotia, to move the Ontario shot rock?
The only way in, I think, is by raising.
Like a 12.
Yeah.
The only thing I see is raising the red that was just thrown by Nova Scotia. So red onto yellow onto the middle there. So they're going to guard that again, actually, make it even harder. You see anything else, Russ?
No, I'm looking for that front end loader, actually. Get these rocks off here after the end finishes.
Haley said something about back 12. I don't know what she's seeing.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
aim for 1. What was my last one? 06.
Just 2 stones are out of play. This Ontario's every rock, their 7 stones are in play. 2 have gone from Nova Scotia.
Slow early.
Line's good.
So this will be the 6th in play.
Line's good.
Curl.
Have to curl a bit here, Kate.
We're a little deep.
Yep.
1.5.
Yep.
Curl hard.
Yep. Big curl, Kate. Big curl.
Hard. Push hard.
Hard all the way.
Keep
Yep.
going hard.
All the way. You got
Hard.
it. Go,
Hard.
go,
A little
every
further.
go,
Hard.
go, go. Nice shot.
Good throw.
Very
Try
nice.
that wide draw.
I don't.
And if we ever click theirs over, it could tap ours out. Like,
Yeah, that's all you could do. That was just so messy. And maybe a little frustrated. Has to settle for a single or even a 2.
These were the shots she was making in the round robin over and over again.
Rachel Holman. Weagle will take it all the way. Calling line. What do you got? Oh, you've got 3. Rachel Holman. Great game.
got it, freeze it. Gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go.
Can they drag this down and put it on the face again? Can they do it?
Yeah.
Final stone, Ontario. The big crush. Look at this. Courtney Weagle. Have they saved it for her? Yes, they have. In a 6-6 tuck, in an extra end. Courtney Weagle, you got to run this back and catch it, run it back. Got it for a 3rd Canadian championship, Rachel Holman. The flashback brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. And that's the last time a home province has won. And it was in St. Catharines for Rachel Holman, 2017. So it's been a while as Haley Armstrong will look to win here in her home province in Mississauga on this final day of round robin play in a 2-2 tie. So forced to the single is Armstrong out of Whitby. It means that Nova Scotia, Taylor Stevens out of the Halifax Curling Club will have last draw. They have the hammer now playing the Red Stones here in this 7th.
We'll talk about that home ice advantage being Team Ontario in Ontario. We've seen it all week. This team has a lot of support in this building. They went toe-to-toe with Canada in the opening weekend, and you could just see how much fun they were having with it. Like, there's nothing like making a shot and having the crowd go nuts. It boosts your intensity, your energy, your optimism, everything. It's like having a fifth player out there on the ice with you.
We're bumping.
Well, then Jolene Campbell said that to us. The fact that you can either let it disturb you or you embrace it. And she said, you know, and she'd been here before. She was a skip in 16, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
But you can either take it on and say, hey, we're at the Scotties. We were at the biggest event in Canadian women's curling. And embrace it. You're under the big top. You're in the center of the circus, as it were. So you may as well enjoy it.
That's how you have to think of it. And maybe the claps aren't coming for you, but you know all eyes are on you, and that's a really special feeling. You can flip it too. You can, after they make a good one, you say, oh, they're clapping before I throw my shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never thought of it that way.
I always did.
Okay, that's not bad.
All right, let's update the Team Canada. We know they will finish second in the pool.
Well, it is the 2 that Reese Hansen has placed there. This is the 4s. Carey not able to get anything going on her first one. She faced 4, squeaked a guard, and made a triple. And that is still not good enough for multiple points. It does need to stick to tie.
You're getting it. Clean. 11.
10-8.
And that be for the single. Anderson curling the team 91%. And Reese Hansen 90% so far.
Well, the Reese Hansen team that was 3rd coming into this event in Canada and who we expected to see has arrived.
Great shot. Run double.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yep.
Or we guard, I don't know.
No.
Or we go here.
No, I don't like that. I think we're run.
I don't mind that freeze, but you know, they've got like 4 around the concert right now. I think they just get it. You got it.
Go yellow, hit the right-hand red thick enough. You'll kill it Ontario yellow. And maybe both of them for that matter. Just a hair high on a low side. I think it's going to be an intern here, yes. Just cross the face a little here.
Yep.
Grace Lloyd.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl, curl. Curl. Curl, curl, curl.
Rachel Steele.
Curl.
Hard curl.
Whoa,
Get
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh, just burned it on the way by.
They had to go that way because I pointed out earlier, if they stuffed it onto the right-hand side, they're in trouble.
Get rid of the stagger.
What an interesting situation. No guards.
Like, what if you threw a board at it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to spread the rocks out a little bit. That's an automatic double now.
Yes.
I don't think you throw a guard up the middle with hammer. It just kind of goes against the rule book of curling.
Right, you're only sitting 1.
Yeah.
I love that spill of furniture here.
Yeah, I have access to second shot rock this way.
That's the secret. They're going to give up a double here no matter what they do, but get a chance to get at that yellow one. Should have a good shot at 2 here or maybe a blank.
Maria Fitzgerald.
Just hack. Just hack. Curl. Curl.
Yep. Clean.
Straight.
Nice shot, Maria. Nice.
Very, very good.
Maria. Nice call.
And you got to pick a double here. You can't go that way because you're going to jam it. So you could go there, and that could jam.
You could double on one of them.
You go that way, the top one jams. So I think their only double
Play the double.
is this way.
Maybe the.
It might jam though.
Jamming
Yeah, I
that?
was thinking the big double on the 8-foot.
Sorry, what?
I was thinking this double.
Yeah. So
Then they just have this double back.
there are
Yeah,
no
so we
other
have to get
doubles.
rid of 2.
That other one's like 5th shot though.
Yeah, but
You could nose this.
some reds right now.
Timeout.
It's that crucial decision and a must-win for both these teams.
Double that's gonna jam.
Timeout
'cause then
in
they're gonna be
7.
hitting 5.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to mess with anything that could potentially jam, which was why I was thinking that.
Yeah, it's tough. Are they coming down? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Like the double, Joe?
I think so.
It's early enough. I know they're thinking freeze too,
Yeah.
but oh
Don't mind
boy.
that.
Freeze the
Yeah.
top button right hand side of the screen.
Actually, like, but this isn't even like out counting. Like this one.
Just
is
a
out
lot of
counting that
reds
one,
in
not
there,
that
Russ.
one, but-
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think that matters
And no
right
protection.
now.
You can't
We
bail
just
out
need to get
around
rid
the
of
center
some
guard.
red. Yeah, keep some yellow.
Even if you spin it up and over to here, it's not the worst.
Yeah. Throwing like big weight at it then? You're trying to spin it up or no?
So we're sort of thinking that the middle double is dicey because it could set up a triple. So we're thinking one of the side ones. That's what we're sort of seeing.
Okay. What weight?
Well,
9?
we know out here with the 9, it's going to stay relatively straight where you throw it.
Yeah.
So, but the key is we've got to get that roll. So do we need that much weight?
Well, I think we have a lot of real estate. Even if we do that, it's not that bad.
You can get it pretty thin if you're crossing the face.
Like, so we hit it right here, right?
Yeah. With a 9.
Yeah.
I like that.
What ice?
I don't know. What do you think?
It doesn't move much with that up weight.
I like that.
With the 9, it stayed right where she let it go.
Okay.
Great to have a coach come out and remind you about
should be able to hold it, I think.
how to make the shot as opposed to just worrying about all the different options.
So Lori Eddy asked her before the game, like, so what have you tried to impart on the team? And she said, you know, I made my first Scotties at the age of 25 in '97. Lost the final with Alison Goring to Sandra Schmerler. Never got back. Next provincial I won, I was a senior 25 years later.
Yeah.
And she said, you know, so enjoy it, ladies, because you never know. But that's
good message.
Part of that we just said, Kathy. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, so important.
Even the mindset, though, it's not, oh, first one, enjoy the experience. It's first one, let's try to win this thing.
Yeah.
And their goals, like, interesting. They're mirror teams of each other. We showed you on the schedule. And move it far enough. Shot rock still belongs to Nova Scotia.
Great shot. Great shot, Grace.
But they're both of them. The goal was just to make the final 3.
Very nice here. They got it. They missed it the pro way thick. A little unlucky here. It didn't go up on top and freeze to that red one.
Yeah, right at the broom. You got it.
Now you got to get that thin. You can get that one that was just thrown on the right hand side, right on the center line. The double goes. You sit 3 or 4 in the rings here for Team Nova Scotia.
Hard.
Maria Fitzgerald. Umla on the brush. You got it? Tipkit? Yeah. Oh, dear. And this cleared things out. It does now leave Ontario shot rock back edge of the 4.
A little thicker than they wanted, but they did save it, and there's still a yellow double.
I love that.
You like this then?
Maybe. These are just lined up to both go right now.
So just hit this note, like hit this and roll. We have to hit that really
I think
far.
we try to roll it in. If we can roll this to here, I think that's really good. You just won't be out counting this one.
But then they all go. Do we ever draw?
Good.
Do you like this? I think this is a hard roll.
This is my first thought, but I don't mind drawing either.
Perfect hit and roll is a lot harder than the draw. It's just if you miss the draw, it can get really scary in a hurry.
I'm not really sure what that does for us, because then they're still just nosing this to sit too.
We talked,
and
Vic.
we have one rock left in the ring.
Said that game, you don't sell the farm in one end.
Okay, hit and roll then.
Okay.
Unless we can get it right under here for the draw.
Yeah. Do you like the
Draw
do you
or
like
hit and
drawing
roll?
here or trying to do this?
Hit and roll is just
I
really
didn't
precise.
mind the hit. The problem is with the hit, we have to stay in the 8-foot.
Yeah.
Your draws have been great this game. So
I think we have a lot of real estate if we go
even
right
if you're
here.
light, at least they can't hit the.
Yeah. I think right here is the play.
Right here is good too.
Yeah, I just
And it's nervous time for Team Ontario. It's just The draw, you've got a couple feet to work with. They want to just make sure they tuck a piece around the rock at the top of the 8-foot. If you ever play the hit and let's say you nose it,
yes,
then it's a double to sit 3. You've only got 1 rock left to deal with it.
They never looked at hitting the top one. There's a top double or triple. There you could hit it thin. You ever stick at your sitting shot in 3rd and 4th. But, you know, good point. Somebody said, hey, your draw weight's been great. You kind of, at the end of the day, want to throw the one that you're going to make.
88% on their draw so far.
Whoa, you got to get low.
Still top 4. T.
You got to get low.
Back 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Or stay high. Stay high. Stay high.
No, we're bumping it.
Okay, I think that's okay.
Yep.
Too much ice?
Too much weight. That was probably back 4, back 8. But yeah, maybe too much ice too, Vic. That was well by the center line red.
We touched on 10 rotations. It's going to take its time.
She's just on a different flight plan compared to Nova Scotia's team.
Stay close.
Now, if you can throw this hard, the top one goes. That red kicks that one. That's gone for sure. The red will probably go too. It's if you can spin this middle one enough. I think with speed on the nose, they're all gone.
Like this ice?
The middle one's the worry. But if you get it dead on, it's going to be taking that in-turn spin. The gear effect off the red. I think it goes.
And if it doesn't, it's a lonely yellow.
Nose hit to potentially sit 4, I think.
Taylor Stevens and her first has last rock in this 2-2 tie, playing the 7th. The winner will get 3rd place in the pool. Umlaut. Bang. Oh, goodness. And she'll move it back. And they are sitting 4.
What a shot.
Nice throw. Great sleep. Really good throw, Taylor.
She fired that.
This is just an outstanding effort here from the skipper. Even hitting it a hair high side actually helped that middle one go farther. Because that was the problem, Rock. That one right there. Brilliant. Oh, boy. I think if I'm Ontario, I would have hit that top one into the pile. But they went with what they're good at, the draws.
What are you left with here?
Yeah.
Unless you think there's a triple off that side one there.
Mine was like 14-5 this way,
If you
right?
could find a triple.
Unless you think there's a triple off this one, then.
I think they're looking at a corner freeze right now.
Mine was 14-5 to T.
Yeah, you might be able to do that and still up. Which one we
A couple options, Joe. You could get it in here. It might even go like that. If it doesn't, if you hit it, goes like that and stays there.
Okay, let's throw the triple then.
You might be down to a draw for 2.
They're playing off the one on the edge of the 8, aren't they?
This one?
Yes, yeah, they're trying to do the round the horn, I'm guessing, but
like,
but
then
it's
back up to the stone.
Crazy thin to get the middle yellow. Joe, you got to take the paint off this. Anything thick, you might make the back double only.
Game saver right now, facing 4. 1. That's all they're going to get. That's all they're going to get. Just a single.
Just had to hit that top one so thin.
Yeah, that was it.
Just missed it.
Yeah, it was
Literally missed the top one
was
by
actually
like a
good to
sliver.
throw it the way she did because there was no choice. Sold the farm.
Talk about keeping things simple in your mind now for Taylor Stevens. What an opportunity here.
Equation, if I throw 9-5, still make the double.
100%. You got it, Taylor. Let's make it. Yeah, you got it,
Very,
Taylor.
very remote chance. If you stuffed it yellow on the very back one, it might cut it one red, but I'd take that chance.
Has been perfect on her hits. What an opportunity here in the 7th. Taylor Stevens What have you got? And bang, and away it goes. And you've got 4.
4 red.
The Blue Nose.
Yeah, very good. Good.
All smiles. 4 in a must-win. Kate Fitzgerald throwing the lead stones for the Nova Scotia champions out of the Halifax Curling Club on this final day of round-robin play. Still have a Pool B to decide tonight when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We know the team's there, we just don't know how they'll finish. This is the game that will decide the 3rd spot in Pool A. Must win for both these teams, who come in with a record of 5-2. That's a big 4 points put on the board by Taylor Stevens. Ontario's Haley Armstrong, Whitby Curling Club, will have the hammer here in 8, playing the Yellowstones.
Skipper's 100%. That makes it a little easier, but the whole team's rock positioning is just dialed in right from end number 1.
Well, the other thing, too, is I'm looking at just what's been thrown so far. You could probably count on one hand the number of corners we've seen in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the play has been coming to the middle, and Nova Scotia has had the edge early in ends.
Yes, oh, for sure. Look at that one end. I think it was the 4th. They had 4 down the center line.
Yep. Yeah, Kate and Allison have been dialed in, and then for Ontario, the difference to me is just they're not making those big weight peel shots. They're not connecting on those run backs.
Yep.
And that's what's put them in trouble. Nova Scotia's been putting a pile of pressure on them.
You suggested maybe they were throwing long guards Nova Scotia on purpose. I bet they are. And whenever I played a Kevin Cooey or something like that, you had to get the guards out longer or you were dead.
Great shot, Allison. Good throw. So like 5:14.
Like a live look as we drop in on Quebec against the Territories.
And it has been all pressure from Joliane Fortin and her team guarding on their last stone. So Nikki Kaufman's is the yellow, was trying to bury. They took it back, trying to make it curl, but it is open.
Sitting at the back 8. Shot rock.
Chance for 4.
Gotta grow. Hard curl. Hard, big time.
Gotta catch a piece. Gotta get that. Hold the shooter. No, they will not. But that is 3 for Quebec and the team from Jonquière, which is about 200 kilometers so north of Quebec City. And they're tied at 5. Allison Umlauf.
What?
You hit that.
Yeah.
Watch that. Watch it. Oh, great save.
She hit that.
They burned it.
She hit the peel right before it made contact.
I think she burned it.
Oh, like hard?
No, I think I must have hit ours before we hit it. So I burned it after the hog line, I guess.
Yeah. It just went sideways. If anything, she hit it more thick than what she was going to.
Do a replay?
I'm not sure we're allowed to use replay.
If you wanted to take it, it's okay.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Good throw, Allison.
I don't know. The guard got hit before it hit.
I like that one.
Were we hitting it? Like
we were hitting it. We just hit it thicker.
Okay. It was dead in front of the other. It was almost dead in front.
Oh, here.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if I hit
it. Was right before that.
I don't see the.
Oh, she touched the shooter.
It was right before it.
Pretty well right in front of it. So.
Yeah, it was right in front. Maybe an inch, you could see the back one.
Yeah.
It was right before it. Like it just went sideways a little bit with her broom.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't even look like guys. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
And that one.
Yeah, it was gonna be like that.
I think they said it was right before the hog line or just before contact is made.
Sorry, how much?
Oh, just right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Board.
And with the brooms, they're very soft now, so you don't hear a click. Taylor saw it. So when that happens, the non-offending team, it's up to them if it's after the hog line to kind of decide how things would have worked out. Option could have been for Haley to put the guard back.
Sure.
But they just let that play out.
Curl. Go down. Curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweep that. It's good. 11-7.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time in the event that Michaela Robert is being out-curled. She has been, as we mentioned, a plus 7.
That felt good.
Curling her opponent by 5 points or more in her first 7 games.
She started with 4 or 5 very long run backs that didn't work out.
Yep. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Curl. Sorry, Maria. Good throw. Good throw. Good throw. Straight there. Yep. Roll both on. 11.
Call here.
Oh, yeah, great call.
How much? Hit this and roll both on. 11. Okay.
Fortunate part is
Feels like a lot of ice.
top one's
Mine
tricky to
did
get
curl
on
quite a
with
bit.
some speed, and if you make it, you're probably setting up a double on the right-hand side as we look at it now, because the shooter will roll probably close to that far.
Grace Lloyd.
Hard range.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
11-5.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard.
Whoa.
Really close.
Whoa. Whoa. Roll it.
And we'll spill it in. And they have got 3 in the rings. Ontario trying to claw back after giving up that 4.
Just perfect weight.
Really well curled game, Vic. It's just like all 8 players.
Same weight, hey?
Yep.
Any more weight, that shooter rolls out.
Yes.
Yep.
There is the double, though.
Hard.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Clean.
Yep. Yep. Watch the spin.
1-2, and there you go.
Good throw, Maria. Nice call. Yeah. Good throw, Maria.
Good throw. Good sweep.
Yep.
Advantage, though, to
Good sweep.
Lloyd, who still has just thrown 1 draw.
Hit big. 10-5. Yep. 10-5. Yep. Whoa.
Curl. 10-5. Curl.
Hard, Michaela.
Curl.
That works. 10-3.
Nosing is fine, but
Like little roll under?
Yeah, they're not in if they nose us. So.
no. Yeah. Okay, you got it, Tay.
A little roll under, she said.
Yeah, if you could just tuck a piece here.
You want to roll right under?
Better roll under, I think, is best, just because then they
One
can't.
thing you don't want to do is just roll a rock, because then you might leave a double
You want to be dead
roll
Barry?
away. Well, you can't roll away, roll out maybe.
You got it, Taylor. Got it. Kind of the broom.
Chance to keep the pressure on here, get under and force the run back, then the shooter's not in the rings.
Taylor Stevens for Skipstone here in this 8th.
Right to it, Allison. You got to go.
Whoa.
Roll it.
Have you got the little roll?
Yes.
Yeah, you sure do. Boy, she's just been wonderful today. Taylor Stevens.
Really good throw, Taylor. And a 9-5
Rachel
on it.
100% in the final last year.
Yeah.
Great shot, Tay.
Just impressive. Just so impressive.
There was a quote from her pre-event interview where she said she's ready to play a lot of faceless rocks this week. It was asking about playing against, some of your idols and Caitlin Laws and Carrie Anderson. I actually wrote it down because I just thought, what a great mindset, and that's something. Again, sitting next to Colleen Jones for an entire Scotties, what that does for your frame of mind. I'm so impressed with her and the whole team.
And it's been an array of shots. It's not just draws. It's like hack, weights, doubles, big weight peel to make the triple last end. Like,
Yep. 11. Hard.
Robert.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Quiet raise. Roll the shooter on.
Yep.
easy game.
Great shot.
And it will. Look at that. Just grabs the top of the 12.
Probably your intern.
Good sweep.
Yeah.
Get the long roll.
You want
Shot.
the same weight? That was a 9-7. Yeah. Okay. You got it.
Very nice.
Got a shot here. Maybe at a double?
Yeah. No.
2 the minimum you need here if you're Ontario?
Yep.
Yes, I think so, Vic.
Yep.
Try to roll it if we can.
Yep.
I think that's min. Just a smidge more, Maria. A little more.
You got it, Taylor. You got it.
Could roll maybe 3 feet to the half and the 8 foot, top of the 8 foot. The double would be so thin, it would be very difficult to make it and stay.
Clean.
Clean roll.
Russ was referring to last year, Rachel Holman. Perfect game. Final stone, Stevens.
Okay. Good sweep. Yeah, you too. Good 10. Okay.
Tough to keep up with that.
Good end.
Good throw, Taylor.
Wonderful game being played by Stevens. Really a wonderful game being played by both teams, but it's that 4 that's the separation. The player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor
9.
of Curling Canada.
Hair high. Okay.
Just hit it right there, you'll get your deuce. Make the double.
Yeah, exactly. There's enough space at the top for sure. These are the ones you tend to stuff them. You have to make contact on the shot rock, and sometimes you brush it right into it.
9. Yep. Go low. Whoa.
Robert.
Yep.
Grace Lloyd calling line. Got the double. Yes, you too. What a game saver. Haley Armstrong will live to play one more. The Paramount Fine Food Center hosting this year's Scotties 45th edition and the 66th Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Final day of round robin play. That was a must-have for Ontario to get 2 to at least close the gap now. We go to the 9th. The winner will grab the 3rd and final playoff spot in Pool A. And here in this 9th, once again, it's Taylor Stevens and the team from Halifax with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
I gave you a bit.
We were max.
Back 4.
Kate Fitzgerald.
Curling.
Ontario, you go 4, so you're 3 down. So you might, the simplest way math would be steal. And with the 2 guards you're allowed to put up front, you've got that opportunity.
Hard. Clean. Little tap.
Great shot, Kate. Good job.
And there's been some wonderful draw placements. Like, that's just perfect. Frozen on an angle would be bad.
So low 14.
Too much separation would be bad. And they're lined up.
Carrie Anderson will finish 2nd in the pool as she plays BC and Reese Hansen.
Well, this end that has a potential of 3 with an angle hit really generated by a great slash by Val Sweeting on her 2nd. Got a buried stone belonging to Reese Hansen, and Reese Hansen tried to get to it, made a double peel, and her rock moved forward, and it went between a tiny port, touched neither Anderson's stone, and that's created a chance for 3.
Angle it back, sit down, there it is.
9-7.
For 3 to tie it at 7. That's the 9th time she's scored 3 or more.
11. Trust the broom.
Yep. You got it, Allison.
Allison. Right at her.
Good.
Nice effort by Ontario. Michaela just trying to come around and rearrange the reds, but just we're looking for a little bit more curl.
Oh, no.
Big, a little big.
Big curl. Big curl.
Allison Umla.
Go, go, go. Hard, Kate, every inch. Hard for everything. Go, go, go.
Roll it.
Caitlin Laws, of course, Manitoba, the team from the Heather Curling Club. They will finish first as they play it out against Saskatchewan and Jolene Campbell, the Highland in Regina.
Caitlin hit the stone on the left side and the 8-foot on her final stone, so it is 2 for Team Laws right now. So this is the force for Jolene. Playing the draw, needs full 8, bite of the 4.
Well then, off of it if you're max. I thought close.
I think it's a little heavy.
Draw weight has hurt her this week. Just 68. But today, 94% with her draws.
You're really heavy. You're really heavy. You have to curl.
Got to get it over and just lay it on the corner. And don't roll. She did. She rolled away. Steal of 1 and looks like a steal of 2.
Agree.
Nice and straight out, Allison. You got it.
Yeah, like you can, Allison.
Ooh,
Right
sorry.
through. Yeah.
You and I were talking earlier about stolen points just before the game.
Yeah.
That's the 23rd point now stolen by Laws. That's the most.
Yeah, you look at the successful teams at the end of the week at these championships now, and there's more and more steals being put on the board. And again, it's because of the no tick roll. You put one on the button, corner guard goes up, you put one in front of it, corner guard, you go around the corner guard, you put one in front of it. There's 3 down the center. Not all the teams have that ability to make multiple double peels to get out of that situation.
Speed's okay still, or a little more in the middle?
I
I think
mine
it's
glided
still
over.
similar. Yeah.
Okay.
Grace Lloyd as we play third stones.
Mine's good.
2.
Well then, just a 1.
2.
Okay. 1. Just a 1.
Not getting in the middle yet.
Okay.
Hi, 2.
There we go.
It's going now. Got to touch the line a little bit.
My 4 rock is curly.
I don't know.
I didn't like how it ran there, and I think there was a draw a few ends ago. It did the same thing. So maybe. I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean, yep.
Clean.
Clean.
Great job, Maria.
So just rip that high one.
Yep, no choice.
Shot rock does belong to Nova Scotia. That's T-line, edge of the 4.
The 2 yellows up front in Nova Scotia's worry. Ontario's going to protect it again.
So the thought process is what here, Joe? You keep throwing up these guards if you're Ontario. You're looking to steal if you can. When do you make your move?
I think you'll probably see them make a move on Haley's first. Just knowing that if Haley throws a guard, likely Taylor Stevens will just switch gears and beat her to the top of the 4-foot.
Yes. It's an interesting situation, like I mentioned earlier in the end. You could hit if you're Ontario and sit 2 and get the force, but is force good enough? Now you need a 3 to tie.
Good, guys.
Might want to go all in for the steal here.
Oh, Taylor's thinking about changing gears now. She knows exactly what Haley's thinking, so. It's just one where you got to think tolerance as the thrower. It just cannot be back 4-foot here. Top 8-foot even in the open is usable.
I love in the open. You're going to need it to be usable.
But you've got both paths, right? You got both ways to go to get there, no?
Right. But I think all Joe's saying is behind the T line is death.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
So make it usable.
Line's great. Okay, we're T right now. No, then. We gotta sit.
Line, good. Let it work.
Can we get a rub? Yep, straight
Haven't
back there.
a lick yet from
Bounce off their own
Kate
here.
Fitzgerald or Allison Umlaut. And yeah, they're coming right to theirs. And another one around the edge of the 4, sitting 2, and they do have last draw.
I think that's the ice.
Okay.
just enough room to get to the center line side of this.
Just a little shimmy in there with draw weight.
Okay, just answered the question I was going to ask. I thought they might play a little heavier, but just a little rub and roll inside.
Yeah,
shimmy it in.
Game on the line here. They're not really worried about eliminating these reds. You can't be high. You got to get to the inside here.
Okay. Back 4 weight. Yep.
Okay.
See back 4.
5-ish. Yep.
Watch that big rotation might be a problem here. Anything heavy, the break point will be so late.
But with that extra rotation, the carve is a little bit more effective, I think, Russ.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just got to be close on line.
Line's great from where I am. Just got to curl a little more.
Keep going. Keep going.
Almost.
Okay. Sorry.
13-8. Good sweep. That's a good spot.
You have to be top button.
Dead draw weight, it might have curled, but with that rotation, it just does nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tough to get to.
It'll
You never
curl
guard
here.
it, do you? That was my thought. Make her draw.
Like, what's your other option is to guard that, but then she makes a good one.
We could block this.
And then leave her the chance to freeze.
Do you like that?
I just think if you play that, they're going to play the slash.
But if we're tucked like top button, they can't get shot.
Tough to get it there, though.
Or we just blast.
Didn't love that.
Like, if we're here,
Yep.
like, she can't really get shot unless she throws weights, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming she will.
She's going to throw weight.
I just like it could jam here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're there, it's not really.
Like, it'll just,
If we're
it'll
there,
net it.
It's bad.
Like, you kind of have to be right in, like, right around it,
I
right?
think even if you're top button, just right behind the 4.
And it's never going to clip both of them, right?
I mean, it could, yeah.
That's my only worry about it. But
It's pretty tempting to kill
But they're
that.
never like they have to take.
You're going to sit a couple. Yes, they can get in there, but you can guard it and they can still get in there. I know they're talking.
I think if we could get there.
Taylor's talking out turn, over bury, top button.
Yep.
And she's only curling 100%, so who am I to say that's tough?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a really good chance by playing this, there will be an option to tap that up and maybe steal one. And I'd peel it and say to the other skip, you better make a good one.
Kind of look the hair slower on this side.
If you peel it, take your own out, it's still fine.
Probably better, honestly, to keep stones around as catching the string.
It has been curling a bit here, though. Remember, like, we drifted to 10-3.
I mean, listen, Joe, I like Russ's point. If you get rid of the yellow now and let them make their big draw.
You got it,
right?
Taylor.
You're right, because they can play the tap.
This is perfect, though. It wins the game.
Now, it depends where it goes, obviously, right? I mean,
Yeah, if she
that
locks
little
us on the side of the red, it's looking like a multiple score to me.
Yeah, they couldn't tap that yellow up far enough.
Good. Top 12.
Mine's good. Hard, Allison.
Taylor Stevens and her
Where are you?
first.
Hard,
Where are you?
Good. Hard. Hard. Hard, you got it. Hard.
Have you got it? Got to wrap it around 1 and 2. The stone top edge of the 8. That's the one you have to wrap it around. And it does rub off.
It's a good thing it rubbed off.
Great sweep.
Good throw.
Sorry, what did I give you? Nice that we just had.
I just find it too small.
I didn't think I took it. Hard.
Just straight light out of the hand. Sweepers did a great job end to end. Really important to chop off the rock that's in the top 12 here. That rock will be usable now for Taylor's last. She was never going to overthrow that. Go to back button there and the freeze gets made.
No, I think
It's open.
It's wide open. That's okay. Yeah.
She's human, Vic.
Yeah.
Only took 9 ends.
At it and it might catch here if she's right.
Yeah.
So your little angle raise here, you want it right to the pin. You want to, because then that red stone's coming back. So you want to just grab shot stone and stop, or do you want a little deeper than that?
Yeah, it's tough here because the other problem, you can tap it on the angle, which helps prevent the other raise, but then you might leave a yellow double. I think you get closer to the nose is your best move here, and just tap it far enough.
Final stone then for. Oh, what a wonderful shot. That is just brilliant. Haley Armstrong.
This has been a classic. It really has.
Because if you push that a little further, Joe, then it's just an easy red raise down to it, right?
You know, she tapped it a little bit. I'm wondering if there's space to make the yellow double now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just that tap on the red. It was tough, though. You hit it at a sharper angle, and then it's the red raise on the left side of the center coming back.
That was just it, yeah.
Like, there was not a lot of options there.
Or third.
Is she going to lose that red in the 4 here? The back 4?
Maybe if she hits it too high side on the broom side, the shot rock will glance it. But if you get it virtually dead on, you score maybe 2.
All right. And that may be enough for Shakes and a trip to the final 3.
A smidge more still.
Weight's not really the issue here. It's just get that line perfect. I think the best result is absolutely square on the nose.
Can she win it here in 9? Is there a short angle raise for multiple points? Trying to hold it there. Fitzgerald, here we go. Bang, bang, no! Oh, and look at it now. And look at that. 1, 2, and 3.
Let's see that coming.
Who would have thought that? Ontario. Armstrong gets 3. Look at them look around there, as stunned as I think everybody is.
Yeah. Anything high side, just maybe they tried too hard to score the deuce, but just by hitting it, like I say, on the nose. But oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. We didn't see that either. And now trying to gather themselves up as Ontario has taken the lead. Wow. Certainly didn't see that coming. A steal of 3 by Ontario on the missed last stone by Taylor Stevens to take the lead, going to 10. And Nova Scotia, Stevens with last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones in this must-win for either team to claim the 3rd spot in the pool. And so here we go. Comes down to the 10th.
What a difference an inch makes, Vic. Like in fairness, they knew if they got it close to nose, they'd actually probably score 2. But yeah, had a tolerance on the high side there. Wow.
And this is, I think, where your mental toughness comes in play. You think that the game is in control, and all of a sudden you're losing. These are young women. That's a tough last end result.
Oh.
It's funny you say that, because I thought Ontario were hanging their heads earlier, and then that 2, they got a little perked up again. They got a little momentum. And certainly they just must be just gliding down the ice now, ready to go.
When you're down a bunch and the other skip's curling 100, you don't expect to score 5 points in a row.
Oh, look at that. Just that 5 points in 2 ends. The difference to take the lead. Michaela Robert.
That plays. Good shot. Does it? Oh, I didn't get it.
So Ontario is the shot rock at the moment, sitting back of the button.
Yep. You got it, Allison.
All right. Good peel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia's got a couple red in the rings, which is obviously huge when you need a deuce, but it's very easy double.
Nice throw, Allison.
Allison Umlaw.
Oh, why is she not guarding him? I think this one a little bit more. Okay. Come down.
It's a tough situation. You could lock one in on the button. Yeah, and you've got,
yeah, that's what they were trying for on Michaela's first, but she just came up a little bit late.
At the same turn?
You can delay that for a couple shots.
They're going to have to because run doubles pretty automatic.
Sorry? Whatever. We don't have a ton of time.
Yeah, Ontario, they burned their timeout in the 7th end when they were in a pile of trouble, so they're not short on their clock with thinking time, but you just don't have a ton of time for the extra conversations.
Okay. 3.
You want to save it for the last couple rocks at the end.
Top 12. 3.
This side of the sheet has seen a lot more play compared to the other side, so I feel like it's got to be at least 4 or 5 feet faster over here.
Top 8. Top 8. Hard line. Whoa. Top 8.
Just a little wick.
They had to get that by. Still on a bit of the corner, but it's open.
Have to guard again.
You watch that wreck. You have to get so precise on those, you know. You needed to get that underneath.
Right out to her.
Or do you like
Even
11?
kind of back 8 would have been better than rearranging.
How much air do you have?
rubbing.
Do you have air? An inch and a bit? 2 inches? We need to get to nose or deeper. What do you see?
Doesn't matter to me. Either
11?
way.
11?
Okay, 11.
All right, you got it, Allison.
Oh. You got it.
11 at the broom.
Yep.
Well, the conversion here will give them the win if they can score 2. Still not the shot rock, but it is lonely, sitting just back of the button.
You like that?
Yes.
What was the call, sorry?
The double.
Pardon? The double? Yep. Yep. Air high. No. Thanks for the game.
And our first final, and Team Laws wins at 9-4.
And looked very comfortable doing it. This is a very good team, and they just are quietly going about doing their business efficiently.
Have a good weekend. Thank you. Where are your girls?
8 straight wins. They are top of the table in the pool.
Lead. Oh, lead.
Angle it back, he drives it by.
The luxury of that upright ability. It's made that look easy.
Nice shot.
Hit that
Really good.
fairly thick, that second red, and it's still gone by a mile.
Good shot, Grace. And I like it.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, I think so.
What are you saying, just board?
Yeah.
Board? Yep. You got it, Maria.
Like you can. Yeah, just board. Speed's still good here, hey?
Yep.
It's curling hard here. They go.
Really close. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Umlaw backs right away.
Saved it.
Down. Watch where that one goes.
And it will hang around, so there's their 2 if they can get bring them on the board.
That was really precise. You need a perfect weight to keep your shooter in the mix.
Halfway down, it looks like it's going to run the red straight back. The double's there if you wanted to. It's not super dangerous.
Grace Lloyd.
Yep. 10-5. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Rachel Steele.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Go.
Good.
And leaves it right there.
Yeah, roll that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think we make the double. We just go there.
Yep.
9.
It's really straight here a couple ends ago.
Yep.
All right, you got it, Maria.
Just a 9.
That's family time.
Got it, Maria.
Jolene Campbell. Not qualifying this year out of the Highland Club in Regina.
9. Yep. Little down.
Stella, Nora, Sybil. Oh, with a hug for mom.
Hard. Whoa. Good, Maria.
That's good, Maria.
Interesting play there.
Good throw, Maria.
Doesn't necessarily help you score your
Wouldn't it be nice to roll under theirs?
Yeah.
If you can roll it big, that would be good. Or if nose is okay.
Harder
I
to
guess
do.
it's pretty steep.
Are we not trying to roll under theirs?
Flop-in's good for now.
Okay.
Because it's really steep
I think
now.
that's good.
Okay. You guys like nose? Like that's a steep.
I kind of like rolling under, but if you like
make
nose,
it though, it makes
If you roll it under the
yeah,
Russ,
I like nose.
and they decide to
10-5.
play the red run back and get them both. So would that be the play for Nova Scotia?
Yeah, it would be yes, for sure.
I'm just wondering why you want to play the roll underneath.
Yeah, I know. I'd be playing the double. I know your former skip would be playing this double. Rachel Holman all day, every day.
Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Gotta nose it.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
If you don't make the double, though, it's could be game, right?
Yeah, for
They
sure.
still need
For
to
sure.
address. They still need to address the Ontario shot stone back.
Yeah, for sure.
Timeout has been called.
Yeah, I think the advantage is it's buried, right?
Yep.
Like you can probably hit it and try to roll the red over there and separate them a little. Like you can hit it a hair high. You don't have to throw a lot of weight. No. Like I think we just have to play this, right? Try to roll the red to there.
It was kind of my first thought to play that now, but
Okay.
I think this is just kind of.
Let's make sure we score.
Yeah.
Let's make sure.
yeah,
We
exactly.
just- oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going to come look at the back here, guys.
Yeah.
So take a look at the angle.
Like we can try to run it and separate them a little,
Yeah.
right? Like roll the red that way a hair.
So, like, I thought there was more space where you can chase it. So how are you feeling on the chase and trying to get it to the back 8 foot?
I don't think
I don't
that's
What do you think about the split of the draw split on the top red one? Keeping them second and third and see what she does.
We could do that. Yeah. It opens it up. Even if she makes the double, you probably still have a nose hit for one.
Yeah, but hit for one, yeah.
With the out turn?
What do you think she's playing?
I'd imagine
I think
she's not
she's-
going to play a double and just make
Yeah.
sure she's sitting 2.
What's that?
I guess. Like she
Yeah.
might hit and roll in front of it, and then we'd have to make a double
Yeah.
up the middle.
It's either that or we play the freeze right onto it now.
So you don't like running it?
We
I'm
could.
okay with the split.
Okay.
I think the split gives an option to score to this end.
Yep.
Okay.
Kevin Ouellette is the
think just
high
like that
performance
line?
director for Nova Scotia Curling. A couple of Brier appearances. 21 with Scott McDonald, 22 with Paul Fleming.
Talk through a lot of options there.
Now we have another final here, Kevin.
Well, Joliane Fortin had a tough shot, but a makeable shot. Just trying to pick a stone belonging to Nikki Kaufman off the lid for the win and just touched it over but didn't remove it. So it was a steal for Kaufman and a win.
Good game.
So both these teams with the win by territories will finish 2 and 6.
Finally is settled on the split here, I believe.
Yep.
If you could split them perfectly, it forces Ontario to probably hit and roll in to sit the 2, and there will be a double possibly. So it's a good call. The run back was also a good call. Got to make it. The freeze was also a good call. Would definitely have to make it.
Back 8. Yeah, hard line's good.
Kayla Stevens trying to regroup.
Line's good, yeah.
She was 100% going into that 9th. Finds herself now at 81%.
Hard. Back 4. Hard. Hard. Keep it on the nose. Go,
Run it straight back here and freeze it if they've got the weight.
Hard.
not tapping it far enough.
Not quite far enough.
Just got gobbled up down the middle there.
I don't really think she has a chase.
You guys like the guard?
Yeah, just a little bit on this side. I think that's her easier chase.
Yeah, that's her shot probably. This one.
Yeah.
What turn do you like?
If the guard's thrown, the way Taylor's playing, I don't think I'd want to leave her that. So that's for the win.
Well, what do you? So what's the more important shot to make? Do you think, Joe? Put the guard or get rid of that opportunity?
You could play the red double, and
Yeah.
then it's next end.
Yeah.
And the red double, you're nosing it, and it's not an easy score.
I think we want like a 2.5, right?
Yeah.
You don't want it too tight because then she just runs it. Yep.
They looked at
Here's probably good.
the chase. If they put the guard up, I agree. I don't think the chase is there.
No, not a chance. But the
I
double
mean, you just
is.
have to move it out of the forefoot, actually. Maybe it's there. It's just it's so tight to get around the rock that's biting top four.
Yeah.
But like you said, that off that side yellow, it's really thin, but it is
Yeah.
there for the win.
Yeah. No matter what the odds are on that double, you just hate to leave
2 minutes.
your opponent a shot to beat you.
Speed?
I'd be cheering for the double here if I was.
She technically has the double off the yellow, eh?
Just saw it.
She does.
She has a double off the yellow too.
I
feel like we should give her that.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I feel like she'd rather
No more
play.
timeouts to talk about
The
this
other
too.
shot is we play the double.
I don't like the double at all.
I think the guard is
I
our
like
call.
the guard.
She'll have that. If she makes it, that's a great shot.
Take your time.
You got it.
Speed's the same?
Nothing wrong with that argument. It's just there will be a shot.
Yeah.
3.
2.5, 3.
Wasn't sold on making the double.
Gotta be hot. Keep it out there. Keep it out there.
No.
Keep it out there. Whoa.
Final stone for Haley Armstrong.
2.5.
Has the tie point
Gotta curl a smidgen.
in position.
Gotta curl it. Curl it. Curl it. Curl it. Hard. Hard. Keep going.
And throws up what she hopes will be the perfect guard, but she couldn't protect against this.
She makes the double.
Yeah.
Let's make it.
We've seen this line too. They've
Oh, yeah.
made some inside-out hits and rolls. They've been very precise. They'll have a good idea on this one.
To grab the
Run straight.
third and final playoff spot in this Pool A, and to become the second team from Nova Scotia to qualify. We already know that Christina Black has qualified in Pool B.
You got it. Nail the broom.
Lower roll and more action with this turn, so it's a thin half, or maybe a third.
Final stone. Has she got this in off for the win? You gave up a steal of 3 to make it close. Now trying to keep it out there. Kate Fitzgerald, keep it out there. It's coming in, and she's got it. Taylor Stevens and Nova Scotia will advance and grab the third playoff spot.
Just ice in her veins, Russ.
What a performance. Oh my goodness.
For Scotties, so young, and what pressure.
It was a dream to qualify. The goal was to get to the playoffs, and the dream continues for Taylor Stevens.
Look at the face. That's crazy.
Yes.
Perfect.
Stuck it.
Really a wonderfully curled game, both sides. And in the end, final shot belongs to Nova Scotia. And yes, Taylor Stevens. And now 2 teams from Halifax, from Nova Scotia, have made the playoffs here at this year's Scotties.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian.
Yeah, downtown Toronto as we look across still an open water of Lake Ontario, the CN Tower. On this final day of round robin play in Mississauga and the Scotties. And what a day it's been as we wrap up Pool A. And yep, let's get that selfie, get nice and low. Here we go, ladies, congratulations. Oh, we've got to make it perfect. Here we go. That's better. Well done, everybody, as they pick up the win over Ontario. And the skips, it was wonderfully played right throughout. And yes, that 4 you thought no chance, but she made a great play to get 2. Then that miss hit for 3, and that's why we went to the 10th, all on the line, and the 3 to win it to put Stevens into the final 3. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. One more game on the ice. We know that Team Canada will finish second. Final stone coming up here for Carrie Anderson as she plays Taylor Reese Hansen.
Well, that red stone was Carrie's first one, coming a little bit deep. Reese Hansen goes on top. They called a timeout because they have to get to the inside, and there is a guard. Needs 2 for the win.
4-time Canadian champion playing this rookie team from Victoria, coming in as the 4th seed, number 3 in the country. Had a little bit of a tougher week than many expected. Carly Burgess, and just sneaks it by, and that will be for 2. And the win for Anderson as she will finish second in the pool. 9-8 is your final.
And what a great test for this Anderson team. You want that as you go into the playoffs. This Reese Hansen team pushed them to all kinds of shots, and shots like that Carrie just made, that's going to put her in a good mental frame.
You bet. We haven't seen that in a while from Carrie Anderson. So final standings in Pool A. Laws, Anderson, Stevens are your top 3, and they will advance to the playoffs starting tomorrow. So a Nova Scotia team, a second one goes through, and hey, let's remember now, Carly Burgess from Truro, so you can't take the blue nose out of the girls. Congratulating Taylor Stevens. So we know the 3 teams in Pool B, just don't know where they finish. Right now it's Beth Peterson's on top, Selena Sturmey. They could finish as high as 1, Peterson as low as 3. We'll decide it all when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Some of the teams will leave us now, and we want to thank all of them for their cooperation. Wish them safe travels home, and until we see them again, all the very best as we turn our attention to one more pool tonight. Thank you for joining us here in Mississauga. Yes. The Scotties is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.